Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. It's time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. I'm Chet Yoder. So glad to have you with us here for a Louisiana Saturday night for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey in the home finale of this season, which has been a roller coaster for the Mudbugs. And, of course, they're looking to end the season strong as they head into the postseason, which will tell what seed the Mudbugs will get is to be determined. The Mudbugs last night got a great win. They won 3-1. They were led by Mason Balboa, who made 23 saves, and that's good. They wanted to keep that shot total around the 20 mark, and Coach Subi very pleased at that as the Mudbugs outshot Odessa 45-24. The Mudbugs got the win. It was their 27th of the year. They now trail the Brahmas still by 2 points with 63 points. They'll most likely they'll for sure get the 3 seed in all likelihood. And now, well, actually, they will get the 3 seed. They've clinched that, but they are still trying to get home ice in the first round, and that is a very sticky situation right now between the Brahmas taking on Topeka, and a lot of things have to go right for the Mudbugs, and it is looking like the Mudbugs are going to have to sweep next weekend in Lone Star, which they have done before. It has been a while, but they have swept Lone Star before at the NITEC Sports Center a couple of years ago, back in the Dylan Lubismeyer, Johnny Roberts days of Mudbugs hockey. But the Mudbugs tonight will try to regroup, regather, retool. And one thing they wanted to preach this morning was to just continue what they were doing yesterday, not take the foot off the gas pedal, get off to a better start. Coach Supi talked about how he didn't like that first period very much, despite the score and outshooting Odessa 16-7 after 1. Hear him in after these messages here on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show talk about what he wanted to see and what he didn't like from the Mudbugs last night, because there were a lot of things he didn't like, as usually coaches find a way to nitpick and pinpoint what he wants from his team and how they're supposed to get better. I'm Chet Yoder. The Mudbugs and the Jackalopes. Game 2 of this 2-game set, the home finale of the 2018-2019 season. We'll talk to Jason Soupy Campbell after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Game 2 of this 2-game set. Mudbugs going for the sweep over the Odessa Jackalopes. We're now joined by head coach Jason Soupy Campbell. And, Coach, last night you outshoot the Jacks 45-24. You win the game 3-1. Obviously a lot of good things that you can take out of last night's game.
Yeah, we did. I thought we started kind of slow. I thought, we were just missing the net with pucks and kind of shooting high, just a little erratic, I thought. But we did settle in, and we know that Odessa is going to come hard and play hard and take advantage of any opportunities they get. They had, 6 shots in the first period, and I think 4 of them were grade A opportunities. So, they try to make the best of the opportunities they get. And we managed 13 shots and kind of got our feet going, got our game going a little bit, and ultimately we stuck to the game plan for the most part and came out on top.
Talk about that first goal. It set the tone. You kind of put Alex Kamara in a little bit of a chaotic mode there. You put the pressure on, and, of course, McGee was in the slot to ram it home.
Yeah, so it starts with a great job by Fewell off of the draw, we talk about, who's winning faceoffs, and it's a faceoff win isn't just when your centerman wins it clean. He needs his wingers to be able to jump in and win those 50-50 battles, which Fewell did. Initially, he jumped in off the wall and protected the puck extremely well, drove it to the net, and just by doing that caused all the chaos, and then Natty's going in there after the draw. Feds is running in there too, and they were in panic mode, and they were just trying to clear it out. One of their D put it on Geezer's stick, but I showed it on video this morning to the guys, but Geezer made a great play. You know, he didn't have his head buried in the ice. His head was up, looking where he needed to put the puck because there was traffic there, and he found a way to get it through, and he fired it home. So it was a great job all around.
You know, Scott Musket was out of town last night, so we had goalie coach Rich Perrant in the house behind the bench. Talk about what it was like to have him on your side. A little bit of a different atmosphere, you know, aside from Coach Musket.
Yeah, you know, Rich is great. He's obviously with us last year for a lot of the run and all of the run, really. And he's a great hockey mind to have, but he's also just a great guy. You know, he can keep it loose, and he can be strict and on point when he needs to as well. So we're happy to have him back. You know, he'll be finishing out the year here with us, so we're excited about that. Now I sit here in a room with Rich Perrant with all the NHL experience he has playing and guys that he's been around, and then you got Muskie across the way from me, and you know, he's got a wealth of coaching experience and all the experience with the Predators and being around those NHL guys, and I'm sitting here with these guys thinking, what is going on here? Maybe I don't belong with this group. I don't know, but really we do. We all get along really well, and I'm excited for this opportunity for all three of us and for our players to develop through the playoff run.
Well, and here we go again tonight, a big opportunity for you guys to grab that sweep, and it's been something that has been kind of troublesome in the year where you guys would have a good showing, and then all of a sudden come out where you don't like them to be, and all of a sudden it's just kind of been up and down, and I know you've been reiterating that message, guys, that now this is the time, and we're pretty much in playoff mode, and you've said it before, we've been in playoff mode really for the last month and a half or so. What's the key tonight to grab that sweep? We know Odessa is going to be hungry to respond.
We just need to kind of polish our playoff identity, you know, just continue to do all the things we've been working on in practice. We want to possess the puck. We just don't want to throw it away. We got to be able to read the rush when we're coming back into our zone. We got to be able to play good D zone and just not turn pucks over, you know. So all those things are important. It's just little tidbits here and there, just fine-tuning your entire game all over the ice, and that's our goal tonight, is just to work on polishing our playoff identity and you know, it's not like we haven't played good back-to-back. We may not have won back-to-back games a lot this year, but we've been playing some pretty decent hockey for the most part, and we just want to limit them to grade A opportunities and try to finish them off with a good, confident, consistent hockey game. Coach, before I let you go, who's in goal tonight? It will be your good buddy, Leo Schwarz.
Everybody's really my good buddy at this point. Coach, thanks for the time, and good luck tonight.
Thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages. This is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram pregame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs. From routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, dental emergencies, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Mudbugs about to get their way onto the ice. It's time for the Scuba Ventures starting lineups. First for the Odessa Jackalopes, head coached by Greg Gatto. At left wing will be number 19, Michael Sacco. At center will be number 21, Carl Skarstrom, and they'll also go with number 14, Joseph Winkleman. So they have two centers to start the game tonight. On defense will be number 3, Davis Browning on the left, and number 15, Brendan Coughlin on the right. Getting the start in nets will be the backup goaltender, number 31, Cade Phipps. And Phipps has also been very tough on the Mudbugs. and he will look to bounce back after Odessa fell last night. 10 and 15 with a 3.59 goals against and an .896 save percentage, which he's trying to improve on. The Mudbugs, Scuba Venture starting lineups, head coached by Jason Soupy Campbell, assistant coach Scott Musket. At left wing will be number 13, Jay Fewell. At center will be Warren Nattyshak, number 18. And on the right wing will be number 14, Georgi Fedulov. On defense will be number 16, I love to call him the male model, David Brazil from Jenison, Michigan. On the left, and number 6 CJ Regula on the right side. Getting the start in nets will be number 1, Leo Schwarz. The numbers on Leo have been remarkably impressive. 16, 12, 1, and 4, 2.33 goals against, and a .932 save percentage. Really what gets overlooked is how good Leo's goals against is. 2.33 over the course of the year is pretty darn good, and the Swiss native has won his last 2 starts, so the Mudbugs are looking to ride that wave of momentum. Those are your Scuba Venture starting lineups. For all your scuba needs, go to 231 Mount Zion Road in Shreveport or log on to scubaventures.com. Mudbugs hockey brought to you by Tantrum Hair Design LLC. Get the best haircut in town at 3806 E Texas Street in Bossier City. You can call 318-742-7613 and make your appointment today. Tonight's 7-Eleven game time is brought to you by Diamond Jacks Casino and Hotel. Roll a lucky 7-Eleven at the Craps table amongst all entertainment and stay at a lovely hotel. Log on to diamondjacks.com. Tonight's opening puck drop brought to you by Landers Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram. Mudbugs in their home whites, they'll skate from left to right. The Jackalopes in their black and reds, they'll skate from right to left. We ask that you please rise wherever you may be. We have a special treat, the Benton High School Band, and boy, they're a really good band. They're Benton High School marching band, rather. They do more than just blow. They dance, they sing. A lot of gyrating to my left, and they will be performing tonight's national anthem. Hope you enjoyed. I love a good band at a game.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, time once again to show everyone in the North American Hockey League that we Mudbugs fans are the most patriotic to be found. A couple of simple requests, please stand. Remove your caps and hats. And join in the singing of this evening's national anthem. Please welcome the Benton Fighting Tiger Band.
And a beautiful rendition of the national anthem performed by the Benton High School Marching Band, one of the local high schools here in Shreveport.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Warriors Industrial Red Carpet, delivering leaders for Mudbugs hockey. Locally owned and
Mudbugs ready to go, and they want to get off to a good start, something they did not do, according to Coach Soupy last night. Tonight's first period brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Wan at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Secured investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance, member of FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name. Foster Orthodontics with their theme night. And Dr. Foster was dropping the ceremonial puck drop. Of course, Foster's also supplies all the guys with their mouth guards, which they should all wear at all times. I have to actually stop by Foster's at some point and get a mouth guard for myself. And not for hockey, for when I sleep. Apparently my teeth are grinding. I just found that out a couple of weeks ago at the Sterling Dental Center when I got my teeth checked up. They said everything was good, but you look like you're doing a little teeth grindage, and I was like, oh no. One thing I learned was you need teeth to be a broadcaster because you can't talk without them. Mudbugs ready to go. Facing some injuries. They're going to have to battle through it. Jacob Skolnick out with an upper body. Mark Kapkovic out with a upper body. Both of those guys hopefully will be back next weekend, if not by come postseason time. It'll be Warren Nattyshak, who had a goal last night, lined up with Winkleman. Face-off one there by Nattyshak, thrown back over to Regula, and we're underway. Over to Brazil along the far side. He'll now throw it up ahead off the stick of Fewell as it trickles in deep into my right into the Jackalope zone. Mudbugs trying to put the pressure on early. Sliced out there by Nattyshak. Now gets bounced around, and Odessa's blue line has it. That's Coughlin over to Browning, back to Coughlin. Coughlin now gets it off the near side boards, too far for everybody, and it should be icing on Odessa, and it will be. Tonight's icing brought to you by Bayou Blasters, cleanest shot on ice. Proud sponsor of all our icing calls. Just 28 seconds gone by in this first period. Face-off in the right wing circle. Face-off battle at, and it is won there by Odessa. And there now is Clifton trying to steal it. Clifton tonight lined up with his buddies. That's Yannick and Weber, who've been waiting and aching to get that line going again. After Clifton had to really be out for 2 to 3 weeks with a lower body injury, and he feels 100%. That's a great news. Mudbugs know that he is one of the key contributors if the Mudbugs are going to make a deep run in the postseason, which starts in a couple of weeks from now, by the way. Now up across the neutral zone. Skarstrom gets rubbed off the, rather that was Drosis who gets rubbed off the boards a little bit. Now just love tapped in there by Coughlin. It got blocked, and now Yannick up ahead there to Harrison. Harrison from the near far wing. Quick shot goes wide. Kept in there by Dickinson. Dickinson now will roll it into the far corner. Odessa now will collar that puck all the way down the length of the ice, and it'll be icing on the Jacks. Another icing brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. Always good to see all the parents in the house. I had a chance to see Mr. Matt and Miss Debbie Skolnick. I saw them last night, but from afar. I was busy and they were busy, so we made sure we got connected before tonight's puck drop. And certainly lots of concern over Jacob Skolnick, and certainly dealing with an injury that could raise a few eyebrows, but he feels a lot better than he did last week, and so that's good. Quick wrister there. It got blocked. It might have got a piece of Camara on a shot there by Bondi from the left point. Now Harrison has it from the near corner. He levels it back up top to Cackler, and he couldn't handle it. Back the other way now. Here come the Jacks. Quick wrister, and a shoulder save made there by Schwarz on a shot there by Wade from the near circle. That's Davis Cackler lined up with Bondi this evening. They were lined up last night. Bondi now bangs it around the near side boards. Played up ahead now. Rubtsov has it. Rubtsov gains the blue line from the right side. He'll fork it in deep behind the cage now. Spun off the puck a bit. There was Fedulov. Under the far corner it goes, trying to pinch it in. There was Nichols. Now off the far side boards. Back to grab it. There is Regula. Regula, the always sure-handed Ohio State commit, comes around the near side. Runs up a couple of bodies. Drops it off there to Koklachev. Good to see him back after serving a one-game suspension. He gets tripped up, and Vaclav Zinek has it. Off the far side boards, Nichols now nails that puck off the near side boards. Picked up there now by Mark Gordon. Gordon, a new blue liner for the Mudbugs. Oh, for the Reister. Oh! as the quick backhander. Nice pad stop made there by Camara. That's Mark Gordon, a new Odessa blue liner. Quick shot there through traffic from Regula. Gets sticked away there by Camara. Regula has at the point. Quick rattling shot gets blocked there by Winkleman. Winkleman off the far side boards, hammered in there by Sacco, and both teams will get a line change. Picking it up there is Regula. He'll settle it down, come up across the middle of the ice, gain the blue line from the left side. He still has it from the far wing. Quick backhander. Oh, and a nice save made there by Camara, or rather Phipps. Oh, I'm so used to saying Alex Camara. It's Cade Phipps in net tonight. Backhander there by Fedulov. Save made there by Phipps, and he's able to hang on to it. A little traffic in front. That was Natty Shack hacking and whacking. And with 16:38 to go here in the first period, still no score in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. So used to saying Alex Camara, and of course, our billet mom, Miss Karen Mitchell, who never misses a broadcast, had to correct me. Thank you, Mrs. Mitchell, who's also a school teacher. How about that classroom? That's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a lot of partying going on in that classroom. Now from the left point, played up ahead there to Yannick. Yannick, a popper. Save made, rebound chance. Save made along the far corner there by Phipps. From the far corner, played back up top to Dickinson. Dickinson puts a roller. It goes wide, now trying to bank it off the back. Save made, hit the side of the net. There was McGee in front. Now thrown up top, quick shot, they score! That was C.J. McGee. Left wing circle. Mudbugs up 1-0. Oh, rather that was Matt Weber with a lot of emotion from the Pittsburgh native who's able to roof that baby where the ladies hide the fine wine. Mudbugs 1, Jackalopes 0. Boy, Matt Weber has been hungry for goals, and he gets the game's first one at 3:47 into this baby. Shreveport 1, Odessa 0. For Weber, goal number 1 on the year. Boy, how about that start? Good work from the Mudbugs in the O-zone, and it pays off nicely. At 3:47 of the first. It's Weber's first from Yannick. Boy, this is the kind of energy the Mudbugs want to have if they're going to make a deep run in this postseason. A lot of spectators, critics, counting this team out, saying they don't have a chance. And the Mudbugs would just love to prove everybody wrong. Quick wrister. It gets blocked in front. Mudbugs were the heavy favorite to win the Robbie Cup last year. They are nowhere near the favorites to win it this year. And I think they like that. They like that chip on their shoulder. I think it makes them play harder. They have been battling themselves for most of this season, trying to overcome a lot of hurdles. And here they are up 1-0 late in the season in the home finale in the early goings of the first. Saraluoma up ahead now. Quick wrister and a glove save made there by Schwarz. Oh, Lev Bure came right back up top. And Schwarz robbed them with a glove save. And what a beauty from number 1. Penalty coming up, and it's going against Odessa. Looks like it's a cross-checking call, and it's going against Bure. Lev Bure, the son of Candace Cameron Bure. Of course, if you know her from her Full House days as DJ Tanner. Of course, when I found out Lev Bure was back up with the Jackalopes, I was scoping around looking for old DJ Tanner in the house. She is not with us this evening. It would have been an Oh My Lanta moment if she was, though. Let me tell you, big Full House fan right here. And I'm sure many of our listeners are as well. 15:28 to go here in the first period. It is a 1-0 Bugs lead. Face-off won there by the Mudbugs. They have it. Cross-checking the call on Bure. Played up ahead through the slot. It got blocked. And Odessa will be able to skitter this puck all the way down the length of the ice. Now played in deep. Here comes Clifton. Clifton has it. Of course, the Bure family, Valerie and Pavel, both made the NHL, so he has a lot of expectations. Rupsov from the near half wall. Back up top to Clifton. Quick one-timer goes wide. That was a hot shot there by Dickinson. Another shot now through the front. Quick one-timer goes sticked away. That was McGee cutting through the slot. As Phipps might have gotten a stick on it. .1:15 left now on Lev Bure's cross-checking infraction. Face-off won there by the Champs. They have it now at the point. Regula now to Yannick. Yannick cross-ice pass got broken up, and now back the other way, stolen away. Here comes Winkleman on a break. A backhander, and what a save made there by Schwarz. Laissez la bonne rouler as he gets the left pad across the far side to Rob Winkleman, the team's leading scorer. Here comes Regula, back the other way. Played back up top now. Mudbugs set up shop over to Yannick. Yannick now from the near circle. He'll whirl it in now from the far corner. Fedulov back up top to Regula. Regula delved back in there to Fedulov from the far half wall. Fedulov now throws it across, and it got off the back heel of Winkleman and back the other way. Here comes Odessa. That's Jack Conroy. Conroy throws it up ahead. Oh no! The puck hits off of Regula's stick, and into the back of the net it goes. Regula beats Schwarz in one of the most unorthodox goals you'll ever see. Mudbugs won, Jackalopes won. And Regula hates himself right now. That was an accident. Conroy threw it. Cross-ice pass. Regula tried to break it up. He put his stick up, and it beat Schwarz off the deflection. In one of the most wackiest goals you'll ever see. It's Conroy's goal. Unassisted. Played back up top to Dickinson. Still 15 seconds left on the power play. It's a 1-1 game. Now to the near side. Played back up top. Broken up. Odessa will backhand it back out to center. And now played up ahead. Here comes Koklachev. Puck sticked away. Penalty is over. So the Mudbugs have a unfortunate deflection in front. And those are the kind of goals that can sway the momentum. 1-1 game. Mudbugs got to battle through adversity off a unfortunate deflection. Up along now to the near side. You see it happen in hockey, though, more often than you would imagine. Cackler now pushes off to the puck. He has it along that far corner. Now played along to the near side. Oh, what a check! That looked like Bondi just blew him up along that near corner. Deep into the Mudbug zone. Now Weber has it. He has the goal for the Mudbugs. Worked in now from the right corner. Played back up top now. Puck backhanded back out to center there by Coughlin. Picked up there by Skarstrom. Quick whistler goes into the protective netting off the deflection, off the stick of Brazil. 12:22 to go here in the first period. Do we have a break in the action? We do not. Looks like Odessa is complaining about something. Not sure what that was about. They were pointing at Brazil, which shocks me because he's one of the most cleanest players. And he rarely does much wrong on the ice. And he's really intensified his play really these last couple of weeks. And Coach Soupy was talking to me about it this morning. Kicked back in there by Kincannon. We found out how tough of a customer he is. I've always known him as the finesse player. Uh-oh, Saraluoma goes wide with the shot from the near circle. No, he's pretty big upper body-wise. Of course, Coach Joel back at home, tuned in. Quick wrister deflected on net. Save made there by Phipps. Big shout out to Miss Kate, Coach Joel, and of course the rest of the Brazils tuned in tonight. Of course, Brazil's grandma, Pam, and Grandpa Mike are babies. Worked in deep now in the near corner. Now taken back there by Winkleman. It's a late night snack for me. I just love anything caramel, to be honest. It's like one of God's greatest creations. Now blocked off there by Dickinson. Craving a few right now. Natty Shack up ahead there. Cross-ice pass now taken away. That pass was broken up. Played up ahead. Now back out to center. Now taken there by Thoraldson. Thoraldson comes in now. Dropped off there to Zidek. Zidek now gets bumped off the play. Now goes to the far corner. Off the far side boards. 1-1 game. Worked in deep now behind the cage of Schwarz. Rubbed off there by Dickinson. Now played back up top net. Quick wrister there by Gordon goes wide. Oh no! It bounces in front. It's Winkleman who backhands it in. And the Jacks score. And that's the first lead of the weekend for Odessa. And it comes at 9:23 of the first. Jackalopes 2, the Mudbugs 1. Boy, and that is the team's leading scorer who gets the goal. Boy, that is point number 50 for Winkleman. So Conroy's 8th comes unassisted at 6:04. And Winkleman grabs his goal. That is his 17th of the year, 50th point, and it comes at 9:23. And you can see the crowd getting a little restless here in the first. See or hear, rather. Now along in front of the Jackalopes bench. And the Mudbugs are finding themselves trailing in yet another contest. Oh, no. Quick one-timer. Oh, boy. Koklachev was ready to wind up and go through the net with that shot. Now puck is stashed back into the Mudbug zone. Now to the near corner. Odessa's got all the momentum in the world. Played back up top. Quick wrister. And it's gobbled up there on a rocket shot there by Thoraldson. A break in the action. Odessa 2, Shreveport 1. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Mark Duffield with Coldwell Banker Gosley is a proud sponsor of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. After 27 years in the U.S. Air Force, Mark Duffield now brings his energy, honesty, and clear speak to the local real estate market. If you are selling your home or just curious about what it's worth, go to markduffield.net to ask Mark for a free report. If you are looking to buy a home, contact Mark for a list of homes for sale in the neighborhood of your dreams. Go to markduffield.net or give Mark a call at 347-8557 or 861-2461.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Mudbugs Billets make everything possible for us. Want to give a big thank out to them. Kevin and Denise Cook and family, Levi and Charlie Dew and family, Ron and Stephanie Fletcher and family, Jim Hacker and Lydia Davis, Miss Sue Hammock, Spencer and Candace Hardy and family, Brian and Kristen Hill and family, Ed and Jennifer Horton, Karen Mitchell and family, Scott and Karen Musket and family, Carl and Amanda Phillips, Kyle and Paige Porter, Randy and Tony Reeves, Miss Joanne Seaman, Josh and Brittany Traho and family, Arthur and Marlene Wagisback, Kevin and Cindy Waldrop, Don and Janice Watt, and Ross and Leslie Whitaker and family for all being proud billets of the Mudbugs. Quick wrister there. Goes wide of the far circle after Odessa wins the faceoff. Another shot there by Zidek. Rebound chance. What a save made there by Schwarz. Rebound chance. Schwarz down and out, and he stopped it again. Mudbugs now under pressure here as they are under siege in this second half of the first period. Boy, it looked all good for the Mudbugs in the first 5 minutes, and it has looked all bad in the next 5. Odessa now rails it in deep into the Mudbug zone. They have it now in the near corner. They work it in deep, taken there by Brazil. Brazil now will lug it back out. He'll knock it off the far side boards. Can he get it out? He does. It wasn't pretty, but he got the job done. Back out to center there to Harrison. The Bentley commit now. We'll just float this baby in deep, and they'll go into chase. That's Witherspoon. Good to have him back. His second game back after the injury. Now Harrison works it around the walls. Harrison with a family of about 15 in the house who made the easy drive from Dallas as the puck is whacked back in there by Witherspoon. Chasing it down now, slowed down there by Phipps. Try to work it around the near side boards. And now the puck is deflected and we got a whistle. Looks like that puck came out of play. And Ryan Dickinson and C.J. McGee now talking about where they want to be on the ice in their next shift. 8:31 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Face-off one there by the Mudbugs, but it's taken away there by the Jacks. They have a 2-on-1 if they hurry. And a quick shot there, stick save made there by Schwarz. Now the puck is hammered off the near side boards, played back out to center. Clifton going to try to grab it. Now up ahead there to Weber. Weber has it. Quick wrister save made. Rebound chance. Oh, Clifton missed a juicy one as he shot it just wide. Might have been a stick in front. Puck now popped back out to center. And it goes out of play. 8:01 remaining here in the first. 2-1 lead for the Jackalopes. Of course, we have to keep an eye out on scores elsewhere in the South. This is scoreboard watching time. It is early at the Kansas Expo Center, but Lone Star has the early 1-0 lead over Topeka. That's not good. If the Mudbugs don't win tonight and Lone Star wins, Lone Star could very well clinch the 2C, but we'll have to look at how and if it was in regulation. There's a lot of things that factor into that dealio. Now Coughlin over to the far side. Now to the near side it goes. Dropped off there. Winkleman, quick wrister, and a shoulder save made there by Schwarz. Played up ahead there to Cackler. Oh, and he runs into a wall. And Cackler slow to get up, and he is shooken up. 2-on-1. Conroy thrown ahead. Oh, boy, the Mudbugs a little scattered right now. Conroy back up top. Quick wristler. Oh, Schwarz down and out, and he's got to get back up. And Cackler now. Hopefully he's okay. Corey O'Brien now on the scene. As the puck now trickles in deep into the Jackalope zone. Regula's got it. Regula now from the right wing circle comes in. Quick hammering shot. Rebound chance. Score! Carson Nichols right in front. His second goal of the weekend. And this game is tied. A nice weekend for the Allen Park, Michigan native, and it's not over yet. Goal number 3 on the year. And it comes at 13:04 of the first. Mudbugs 2, Jackalopes 2. We got a wild one here in the Shreves. Regula will get one assist. We'll see who gets the other one. Wow, 4 goals in 1 period. We haven't seen that in a while. It'll be Nichols from Regula. Once again, time of the goal, 13:04. Boy, if you just joined us, this one's a wild one. Well, if you like high scoring games, and I know the Mudbugs don't really like these types of games, buckle up, because this one's going to be a wild one. This one could be a track meet. Quick wrister there by Brazil, and it trickled just wide. Boy, Regula made the play possible. Now worked in deep now from the far side. Now, whoa, rumbling in there is the Russian bear. That's Timofey Koklachev. Boy, he is a bear. Now Rubtsov touched up, back to Rubtsov. Rubtsov skates in. Oh, boy, the puck is poke-checked away. That was a nice give and go from Koklachev and Rubtsov. Now a quick trickler goes wide of Phipps. Near half wall, Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. Regula does. Regula now backhanded in deep. On over to Harrison. Harrison through traffic. Quick shot. Save made there by Phipps. Now behind the cage there was Kincannon. Penalty coming up. Extra attacker time now for the Mudbugs. Now to the near side. Mudbugs can take advantage here. Back up top now. Dickinson on over to McGee. McGee, cross-ice pass on over to Fewell. Rubtsov through the slot. Quick shot there by Witherspoon. Another rebound chance. And Phipps makes the stop. And we'll get the penalty. And now we're going to get the call, and whoa, a little wild, and dare I say a bit frisky is John Serafin getting into that box. He did not agree with that call. And Odessa is working pretty good now on Trevor Wolford. Brad Sotak, who looks like a retired lineman, he is a burly young man. Kind of gets in between there. Of course, the Mudbugs tonight honoring all their season ticket holders, so they are all making their way into the Zamboni entrance this evening. And so a little bit of a chaotic routine. And oh no, I think they tacked on. Well, now this penalty box is getting full. The Mudbugs are going to have a 2-man advantage. Boy, I think Mark Gordon said the magic words, and now he's tossed in the box. Well, somebody got tossed out of the game now. Now they're going to have some security, as I believe that was Patrick Dawson who got tossed. Well, we'll see if it's a 10-minute misconduct, and now they're going to have to regulate traffic. They got season ticket holders all over that stairwell. Yeah, that's Coughlin who's going out. A very dangerous era. Uh-oh. And now Coughlin had a few words with a few fans there. That's never classy. Yeah, you got to have some protection over those Jackalope players. There's a little bit of traffic here. Just a 5-on-4. Swepco power play. Swept on over to Regula now from the near half wall. Mudbugs trying to regain the lead. Boy, a couple of 10-minute misconducts. Wow, unsportsmanlike. Uh-oh. Oh, no, a slashing call coming up on the Mudbugs. And it's going against Natty Shack, and he looks as puzzled as I do. The Mudbugs, who just had a Swepco power play, and they got it erased. Well, this is one of the most lengthy and really unorthodox first periods I've ever seen this year. Now a quick wrister. We've had a own goal from Regula, an accidental one. And we've had a couple of unsportsmanlikes. Now Natty Shack's in the box to wipe out a power play for the Mudbugs. McGee now along to the far half wall. Weber can't get it out. Did we have a Donald Trump appearance there? I don't know. Banged around now. Oh, what a Weber. Weber now grabs it. Weber now from the far side. He's got Dickinson. Oh, and Dickinson got hauled down. Now Clifton in there along the near corner. 4.5 to go here in the first. It's a 2-2 game. 4-on-4 hockey for 55 more seconds. Now from the far side. That's the always dangerous Winkleman, who's got a man behind him, thrown back on over to Dawson, a shot, and a nice pad stop made there by Schwarz, challenging the shooter. Now off the near sideboards. Played up ahead there to Dickinson. Dickinson trying to cross-ice pass. It got knocked her. Oh, boy, Dickinson goes down. And Dickinson just checked in a few numbers as Zidek zipped him up pretty good. McGee dropped off there to Regula. Dickinson's looking over at the Jackalopes bench. He's logging in some numbers. Harrison now, cross-ice pass back out to center. You got to love Dickinson. He does not take hits very well, and you know he's going to deliver some of his own. It's like a good old-fashioned boxing match. He's going to take a few punches, but he's certainly going to dull a few out, too. Now Brazil rumbles in to the Jackalope zone, and now a brief power play here for Odessa, which is going to last all but 10 seconds. Puck now is just floated on net, caught there by Schwarz, on a shot there by Dawson, and now a penalty coming up to an end. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Now thrown up ahead, the captain trying to grab it. Fedulov on his tail as well. Fedulov now played up ahead there to Natty Shack, steered ahead there to Regula. Thought the Mudbugs were offside, but they weren't. Now along that near half wall, chiseled off the walls, played there by Phipps. Worked around the near side corner. Now up along the side, puck now deflects into the suites in front of me. That's the Hall family suites. And with 2:49 to go here in the first, it's the Mudbugs 2, the Jackalopes 2. It's been a wild and crazy first period. We've had Regula beat Leo Schwarz. We've had back-to-back misconducts. Face-off now in the right wing circle. Face-off won there by the champs. Cackler's got it. Quick shot there, blocked in front. Kept in there by Nichols. He has a goal tonight. Now Browning trying to bang it around that far side. He'll weak it out. Now back out to center. Played up ahead along the middle of the ice. There is Vaughn. And he will ram that puck in deep into the Mudbug zone. And now Cackler gets rammed up pretty good along that near corner. Good to see Cackler back on the ice, though. That's always good news. Big shout out to the Cacklers. Tune in tonight from Georgia. Now played up ahead there to Koklachev, trying to get around the far corner. Cackler of the big family. Couple of sisters, younger brother. Oh, boy. Roughed up, went upstairs. There was Dickinson. You knew he was waiting to do that on Lev Bure. Now Harrison races up the ice from the left side. Harrison now comes up, drop pack pass, and it got broken up. 1:45 to go here in the first. 2-2 game. Tied up. Now behind the cage of Phipps. Played back out to center. Dickinson played up ahead there to Harrison. Harrison now will just squeak that puck in deep in the Jackalope zone. Backhanded off the near side boards, back out to center. Played there by Thoraldson. Puck now off the skate of Zidek, gets over to Winkleman's hands. Winkleman has it. Winkleman now through the slot, and it gets stolen away there by Clifton. Clifton now races up the ice, and Clifton now will just bang that puck in deep. Oh, good check there by Koklachev, or rather Kincannon. Now from the point, Mudbugs hold the zone. Good steal there for Clifton. Hammered in there by Yannick. Now from the far side, off the far side boards, right back out to center it goes. Mudbugs grab it, back over to Regula, down to 35 seconds left here in the first. 2-2 game. Played up ahead there by Natty Shack. He'll just softly nail it in. Now the puck is caromed back into that right corner. Mudbugs get onside as Weber's in on the forecheck. Now from the far side, back up the far side boards, back out to center. Cackler has it up across center, and he'll slam that puck in deep. Mudbugs maybe with one last chance with 15 seconds. Bondi back out to center. He'll grab it over to Yannick. Yannick lets it go off the near side boards and played in deep. Played there by Skarstrom. 4 seconds along that right corner. Puck now into the walls, and the Mudbugs won't be able to grab it. And that'll do it for the first period. And now pushing and shoving after the horn, but nothing coming about it. A wild first period for both teams. We have a 2-2 game after one. We'll talk the Mudbugs forward, Billy Fetchko, after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada & Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter, like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada & Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com. Mark Duffield with Coldwell Banker Gosley is a proud sponsor of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. After 27 years in the U.S. Air Force, Mark Duffield now brings his energy, honesty, and clear speak to the local real estate market. If you are selling your home or just curious about what it's worth, go to markduffield.net to ask Mark for a free report. If you are looking to buy a home, contact Mark for a list of homes for sale in the neighborhood of your dreams. Go to markduffield.net or give Mark a call at 347-8557 or 861-2461.
Welcome back into the Brookshires Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. We're talking about one of my favorites and a guy that I've gotten so close to for most of this season, one of our rookies, Mudbugs forward, Billy Fetchko. First of all, Billy, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
No problem, Chet.
Just talk about how this experience has been for you in Shreveport so far as we're kind of coming down to the end of this regular season.
Oh, it's been wonderful. I think on the hockey side, I've grown a ton, and I also think on a personal note, like being on your own and learning how to grow and be responsible on your own, it's great help to becoming a young man, and I think Shreveport's really helped me out a lot.
You know, you've battled for playing time in and out of the lineup. Now you're seeing yourself getting more playing time. Was it frustrating not being in the lineup consecutive weekends?
Yeah, you know, you get down on yourself, but you can either kind of just take it and not do anything about it, or you can work out of it. And I chose that option. It seems to be working for me so far, so hopefully I can keep getting time in.
How much has Coach Soupy helped you one-on-one wise?
You know, he helps out. Like, he'll go around and tell guys little things that they can improve on. He's always out there after practice with us if you ever need anything to work on. I know he always feeds guys one-timers after practice, and he's always out there. He's a great coach, and he really helps out.
You know, he's one of those goofy guys, a guy who always likes to be slapsticky, make jokes, tease the guys. So when he gets mad, do you find it to be more impactful from a coach when he's mad? All of a sudden, you're listening a lot more, maybe than the normal coach.
I think like Soupy gets mad. I don't agree with, like, whenever a coach gets mad, you know, you obviously should listen, no matter who it is. But I think when Soupy gets upset, it takes a lot, and guys need to really recognize what's going on, and hopefully we can fix whatever he's upset about. So.
We're talking to Mudbugs forward Billy Fresco. You scored a big goal last weekend. You look like the weight was off your shoulders when you scored that goal. Just talk about that feeling when you grabbed that tally.
Yeah, I haven't been as successful as a goal scorer as I wanted to be this year, and you know, when you get those goals, it helps out a lot. Like Saturday, I missed a big opportunity to bury, and stuff like that I just got to work on over the summer, and next year hopefully come back down here a little more sharp.
You know, me and you got into it jokingly about your big hit the other weekend. Big check, it lights up the bench, and I think I said something to the point of, you know, Billy Fetcho is not one of those guys who lays down checks. You took that pretty offensively, didn't you?
A little bit. You know, it got the boys pretty pumped up, and I think, you know, in a game that, you know, your passing and your shooting isn't going the way you want it, you got to find a way to get the boys going. And you know, I saw an opportunity and I took it, and it helped out a lot. You know, guys were buzzing, guys had a lot of energy after that, so I think it helped out a lot.
In all honesty, you probably surprised yourself too, because I don't think I've seen you lay down a check this season like that.
Yeah, no, it's not normal out of me. Don't really know what happened, actually. I just kind of saw an opportunity and I just took it, so.
Yeah, and Ross Whitaker, your billet dad, couldn't wait to tell me how you guys had to rewatch and see what I had to say about the hit, too. You stay with the Whitakers. I know Ross and Leslie. I know the kids, Katie and Landry. Just talk about that experience, because that billet experience is obviously one of your first, you know, being away. Talk about what it's been like, because it's not a normal household.
No, obviously having two kids and pretty young billet parents, you know, you've got to be – you're always on your toes with the kids. You're always helping them, playing with them, because they always want to play. They don't go to sleep. But they're great people. Like, I don't know if I'd want to live with anyone else if I come back down here other than them. So they're a great family. You
got to stay on your toes, too, with Ross and Leslie. They'll get on you, don't they?
Oh, yeah. Especially Leslie. She'll get on you a little more than Ross will, but yeah.
Your mom is not the normal hockey mom, and I've had numerous conversations with your mom, and obviously she knows more than the normal hockey mom. She's inside hockey. She works with a lot of players. Did you find yourself having that extra pressure on your back? Because I know your mom runs a tight ship.
I wouldn't say I have extra pressure. She doesn't really pressure me, you know. She's always told me if hockey wasn't something I didn't want to do, I didn't have to do it. But obviously, like, I love the sport. It's what I want to do for the rest of my life, and with her just being hockey, it kind of helps around. Like, she knows what's going on. She talks to kids all the time, and she understands it, really.
One thing I wanted to ask you, how's Davis Cackler doing? Have you talked to him at all?
Yeah, I talked to him a little bit a couple days ago. He's doing good. His season didn't plan out as good as he wanted it, but hopefully he'll be back down here pretty soon and get to see him. So,
you know, one thing about you is you take all the rookie how do you say it, hazing, so to speak. That might be maybe a harsh word, but you take all the rookie, responsibilities like a champ. You sleep on the floor in the hotel. You take whatever bunk that's given to you, and if there's not a bunk given to you, you're going to sleep in the middle of the aisle. You don't complain, and you probably have to be the first Mudbugs rookie to fully not complain about anything that has been handed to you.
I haven't slept on the floor in a while. That's been a long time since I slept on the floor.
Thank God.
Yeah, but, you know, I'd rather just do it because I know I'm not going to get out of it. You know, there's no reason to complain and cry about it. You got to do it and get it done, so
When the team was going through cuts, were you scared that you were going to be next to get cut?
Yeah, we had those meetings in the mornings and on a Monday after a weekend, and guys would come in and out, and you'd see them. Oh yeah, I got cut. I'll see you later, man. And it was tough, and you always get worried because I had a meeting every single week, and I thought every time, oh, it's me. And luckily, Soupy kept me around, and hopefully it's for the best.
How much does that mean to you when the guys behind the bench believe in you?
Oh, it helps a lot. It's always nice when you have someone backing you, and being able to have this opportunity at the age I started, it's great. I think it's going to really improve me for next year, and I think it'll really take me far.
Last year's Robertson Cup team had a lot of chemistry, was a big family. This year's team had a lot of new faces, so the team chemistry might have not been there early in the season. Has that changed now as we're approaching the end of the season with very important games coming up?
Yeah, I think our chemistry is really, we're a tight-knit group. Guys aren't, I'm not afraid to go up to anyone in the locker room and talk to them, and that's really how it needs to be. And guys are always hanging out after practice and going to the movies and hanging out by the pool, and it's always something with the boys, and it's a great, close group of guys.
A lot of people say to win championships back-to-back is harder to do, harder than ever compared to maybe years past. A lot of people probably think that this team can't go far, and you've maybe heard some of those voices. But how much does that spark you, and how much do you believe, and how much conversations is there in the locker room that, hey, we're not here just to go down in the first round. We're here to make a deep run. We're here to bring that title and keep that title here in Shreveport.
I think all the guys in the room know we don't really talk about it. We all have the same mindset on what we want. Obviously, it's to win. You can hear people say whatever they want to say. It boils down to we have a very skilled hockey team. It comes down to guys want to put their nose down and work hard and block out all that noise that's going on around us with the whole chirping and just back and forth with other teams. You got to block that out and focus on what's important. And I think if we can figure that out, we really have a good shot at winning it again.
Before I let you go, very important question to Billy Fresco, the Mudbugs. Who's your favorite dog in the Whitaker household?
Ooh, favorite dog has to be Sabine.
She's probably the most involved in the household. I lived there for a little bit too, and the Whitakers are unbelievable. Billy Fresco of the Shreveport Mudbugs, thanks for the time and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages. This is the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Mark Duffield with Coldwell Banker Gosley is a proud sponsor of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. After 27 years in the U.S. Air Force, Mark Duffield now brings his energy, honesty, and clear speak to the local real estate market. If you are selling your home or just curious about what it's worth, go to markduffield.net to ask Mark for a free report. If you are looking to buy a home, contact Mark for a list of homes for sale in the neighborhood of your dreams. Go to markduffield.net or give Mark a call at 347-8557 or 861-2461.
Generational Financial Advisors is a proud partner of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Janice Watt and the experienced staff at Generational Financial Advisors will assist you in planning for all of life's phases from college to retirement. Give Janice a call at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Generational Financial Advisors, stable, trustworthy, experienced. Secured investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Incorporated, member of FINRA, SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. We're now have a special treat. We're joined by one of my big corporate partners. He's been a supporter the last couple of years on this broadcast and, of course, been a supporter of the Mudbugs for a long time. He's the head man, the general manager, the president of Scuba Ventures, Jason Felt. Jason, thanks for the time. We appreciate you coming on.
No problem, Chet. Thanks for asking me to come.
Just talk about, first of all, thank you for being a supporter the last 2 years. We appreciate everything you guys have done for Mudbugs Hockey.
Oh, yeah, no problem. We enjoy being a sponsor.
Just talk about what's been going on at Scuba Ventures lately.
So this time of year is we we start to slow down a little bit. Obviously around here it gets a little cooler, and so not a lot of divers want to dive locally around here, but we do a lot of trips out of the country and stuff like that. And so we also, our trade shows around this time, so we start ramping up for next year and figuring out where we want to go to these cool dive destinations. So we're going to Cayman in February, we're going to Cozumel in March, we're going to go to Bonaire next year, Bahamas next year, Flower Gardens, that's kind of a local place. It's about a 6-hour drive from here, and go out in the Gulf of Mexico. We're going to do some spearfishing trips and stuff like that. So that's what we've been working on, getting ready for next year.
I know you're big on these trips. What's the hottest spot that you've been to?
Everybody always asks me what my favorite spot is, and I love all of them. It's just a blast to go to all those different places. Yap, a lot of people don't know, have never heard of it. It's kind of close to Guam and Palau, if you know where that's at. And that was a really, really cool one that I enjoyed. But I love Cayman and Cozumel and the Bahamas, those quick Caribbean, easy places to go that are quick for us.
So people have asked me how you get signed up for these big trips, because I know you're all about it, and Christian obviously talks about them as well. How can someone get involved in a trip like this?
We have a sign-up sheet at the shop, and you can call the shop or come by and you put a deposit down. We've got a time that you have to have everything paid by. We have an orientation, like a pool refresher. So anybody that's certified, or if most of the time, most of our trips, we do have non-diver prices. So if you've got a person that is not a diver, they can still come with you. Just come by the shop.
So is it family oriented, or is it just a person and his wife, or just a person by himself? How broad is that range?
The range is pretty broad. I mean, we've got a lot of husband and wives, dual income, no kids. We've got a lot of families that go, and we've got a lot of single people that go. So the trips are all across the board. Most of them, though, are more adults go on some of the trips and stuff like that. And every once in a while we have some, 20, 21-year-old, the kids come with them. But it's usually, we don't have a ton of younger kids right now.
Christian always seems to be busy with these scuba classes, and we're going to be doing Dive with the Bugs. That's going to involve our Bugs players later on this season. We'll get to that in a little bit, but explain what goes on in a scuba class and how popular are those right now?
So the scuba classes, normally someone comes in or calls a shop and you get some e-learning you go ahead and do, and then it's a 2-weekend class. A lot of people think, in the 70s and 80s our classes were 7-8 weeks long, and a lot of people think, oh, it's going to take me forever to get certified. It's 2 weekends now, so it's not a lot of time involved. Still a great certification, but more easy to get than it was in the past 20, 30 years ago. And they're very popular. A lot of people love to get out of Shreveport and go to some cool destinations. We have some great diving that's local around us too, within a couple hours. There's dive parks over in Terrell and north of Houston. Also in Athens, Texas. Our boat's up at Lake Washington Hot Springs, and so we're about 3.5 hours from there. So there's some great dive destinations that are fairly local for us.
We're talking to Jason Felt from Scuba Ventures here in the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Now, Christian, he's been hammering me about getting in the water for this Dive with the Bugs event that we're going to do in the second half of this season. And I'm not a big water guy. I honestly, I can't swim, Jason. What's the biggest misconception? I mean, could a person like me get into the water where I don't really have any swimming experience?
We do require a swim for the first part of our class, so you do have to know how to swim, but that's something that we can help you with before the scuba classes as well too. But we want you to be comfortable in the water. It just makes you a better diver, and being more comfortable in the water will just make you a long-term diver instead of somebody that's just going one time.
What is the hottest item? So during your hot time at Scuba Ventures, what's the hottest item that you tend to see people buy?
Technology is real big for, I think, any market right now, and so a lot of our dive computers. A lot of people really are interested in them.
What is that?
They're all colored screen computers. They're able to tell you what depth you're at, if you're coming up too fast, how much pressure is in the tank. They can do it wirelessly, Bluetooth, or with a hose. So that's what I see a lot of places. And I just came back from our trade show, and they have some that are like in heads-up displays now, where it's pretty cool, where you just look up and all that information's right there at your eyes instead of having to, bring your wrist up to you or grab a hose and look at it.
So just to give an idea for people out there, how much does that go for?
Computers start anywhere from about $300 to around $1,200-$1,500.
So like a laptop.
Yeah, there are some exceptions out there. I mean, sky's the limit with toys, but the majority of them around $300 to $1,200, $1,500. So
I've heard the word trade show get tossed around through various types of businesses. What does a trade show for you mean when you go to places like Vegas?
So I've had multiple discussions with other dive shop owners, and a lot of them don't see the benefit in it, but it just pumps me up to be able to talk to other business owners that go through the exact same thing that you're going through in your line of business. Most businesses are similar, but when you can talk to other dive shop owners or other dive leaders and bounce ideas off of them, it just pumps me up for the next year, gives me good ideas, able to offer things that I didn't ever think of offering for our divers around here, and just get to mingle with other industry professionals. Like I was talking to Jean-Michel Cousteau at the last one, and there's another really nice lady that was on Sea Hunt, and so got to talk with her. So I mean, that's cool for me.
One thing in Shreveport that opened up, and I guess it's fairly new, is the aquarium downtown. I haven't had a chance to check it out. How much work and affiliation do you have with them?
So I actually work with them weekly because I'm their dive safety officer. So they have a dive team. It's all the husbandry staff, and the husbandry staff actually gets in the tanks and cleans them and scrubs the rocks and vacuums and stuff like that. And we have a dive safety board. So because it is very shallow, but there are things that could go wrong, so we want to make sure everything's done by the books, and so that's my job there. And it's a part-time thing for me, but it's a lot of fun for me to be able to get in the water. Especially, I've scheduled my time when my oldest son has been there with some of his school groups, and so that's been pretty cool to see his face, to know that I'm in the water with all the sharks and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool.
So the only one I've been to, and I'm originally from California, so when I was real little, I went to the world's famous Monterey Bay Aquarium. How is this one, and how, I guess, have you seen the popularity rise as far as it being new and being able to gather a crowd?
Yeah, I think it's a great size for Shreveport. I have been to one of the other ones that is similar in size in Grapevine, that one of the main husbandry guy worked for that company, and it's great. The kids are able to interact. I mean, they can touch stingrays, they can touch a lot of things, they can see a lot of cool things, and I hope it just propels new divers for us in the long term, because they're like, ooh, that's really cool to be able to see that and touch it. Now let's go see it in its natural habitat. That's
Jason Felt of Scuba Ventures. He's a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Easiest way to get in contact with Scuba Ventures?
222-DIVE, 222-3483. I'm also Jason at scubaventures.com, and our website's scubaventures.com.
Jason, thanks for the time, thanks for the support, and good luck the rest of the way.
Appreciate you, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages. You're listening to the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show, joined by one of my favorites and an important piece to our broadcast and the Shreveport Mudbugs corporate partner, Jerry DeFatta from DeFatta & Associates. Mr. Jerry, thanks for the time. We appreciate you coming on.
Oh, we appreciate you having us.
Just talk about everything that's going on with DeFatta & Associates. Everybody knows, what it's all about. Just talk about how's business been going and where are we at?
Business is good. The private investigative industry is always up and down, but we do some things that help stabilize it. We do a lot of preventive investigative services for businesses. But we've also, starting in January, so this year we've gotten involved in being able to do remote extraction, cell phone analysis, and spyware scans. And that's something a lot of people are interested in.
What is that exactly?
So obviously, cell phones nowadays, there's so much spyware and tracking other, viruses that can be put on a phone just like a computer. People are concerned about their phones being hacked, privacy issues with their phone, calls being monitored, texts and things. So we're able to come to them, and within a couple of hours, we scan the phone, make sure all the privacy settings are correct and nothing's been compromised and there's no spyware that's been installed.
We're talking to Jerry DeFatta from DeFatta & Associates here in the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. What are your favorite kinds of cases, and what are some of the things that you don't like, and maybe just a little more of a grind for you?
Doing surveillance is always, insurance cases and things. That is, although it's a lot of companies' bread and butter, it's what we do the most of probably. Sitting in your car for 8 to 12 hours is tough, and I've gotten older and I don't have to do that anymore. So when it comes to what I like the least, surveillance may be it. And what I like the most is I personally specialize in employee theft things, where we go in and interview employees, sit down and try to figure out who did it. And I find it challenging to get people to confess. I'm fairly good at it. I also enjoy teaching, going into companies and helping them establish better policies and internal controls. That's something that I really enjoy. The employee theft, anti-fraud type investigation are my favorite. And for me personally, the least favorite would be surveillance.
So with tax season, I guess essentially right around the corner, is this some of your busiest time?
Yeah, it can be. A lot of people are doing inventories. A lot of businesses do an annual inventory every January, and they realize, hey, we've got a lot of stuff missing, don't have a clue where it went. And they call us, we can come in and do an investigation and help them figure out what they need to change and identify who took what what they've lost.
They've heard the contact information from me before, but the easiest way to get in touch with you?
Easiest way is probably go to our website, defattapi.com, and then, or just call me. Our number's listed on the website. Give me a call. If I'm not in the office, it rings straight to my cell phone. So I'm always available unless I'm asleep.
Aside from that, I don't know when you sleep because you have so much involvement also with Shriners. Shriners Hospital did a weekend here earlier in the season. I thought it went well. Just talk about your involvement in that. Obviously, that means so much to you and your family.
It really does, Chad. I've been involved with the local Shriners, El Caribe Shriners, since about 2010. And it's something that my whole family has gotten involved in. Obviously, Shreveport is the home of the first Shriners Hospital. Shriners Hospital treat children, regardless of the family's ability to pay, for any kind of orthopedic, burn, cleft lip, cleft palate, pretty much any issue that involves a child's ability to, get around and just be a child. And it's a great feeling to be able to help put a smile on a child's face. And we really appreciate everything the Mudbugs do to help the hospital. So that's something I'm passionate about. I guess you could call it my hobby. When I'm not working, I'm usually doing shrine stuff.
Oh, it's awesome. And the Mudbugs' involvement with the Shriners now has been going 3 years strong, and it's going to keep going for years to come. Lastly, before I let you go, your daughter Amber DeFata, one of our regular Anthem singers, I have to ask, where did she get the pipes from? Was it from Dad or Mom, or was it something she developed from a young age?
It certainly was not from me. Her mother probably sings a whole lot better than me, but she by far is the best singer in the family. She's been in choir most of her time through school, and just something she developed a passion for and enjoys, and does quite well.
Yeah, we appreciate her on the ice doing our anthems. A live anthem, I think, brings out that much more energy, especially before game time. I would agree that a lot of people enjoy it.
I totally agree. I enjoy a live anthem no matter who's doing it, and I know she really enjoys being able to get out and do it. As you know, she's a huge fan and also very passionate about the Mudbugs.
That's Jerry DeFata from DeFata and Associates joining us here, and thanks for the time, and of course, thank you for the continued partnership and support. We appreciate you very much.
Thank you. Look forward to continuing.
We'll have more after these messages on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. A lengthy halftime show. Felt like a halftime show, but this was the first intermission where we were thanking all our season ticket holders for everything they do. So we do apologize about the lengthy one at that, but despite that, 2-2 tie between the Mudbugs and the Jackalopes. A good one after one. A couple of freaky bounces going both ways. And we are deadlocked at 2. Shots 16-12 in favor of Shreveport. And Odessa's minus 3 guys right now. That's Coughlin, Seraphin, and I believe that's Gordon. A couple of misconducts, and they'll be out for a little while. Faceoff is dropped and won there by the Mudbugs as they'll throw it at the net. That was Brazil, and it's smothered up there by Phipps to my left. Oh, wow. So there was an additional unsportsmanlike conduct on Michael Sacco. I don't know what's going on here. This is puzzling because Odessa is getting absolutely rung up the meter here in penalties. There are now 3 misconduct penalties on the Jackalopes. Puck now rimmed around the far side, played right back out to center. Boy, Brazil's got to get back, and he did a good job of that in that near corner. Now played up ahead. Mudbugs try to lug it up the ice. That's Natty Shack. Good burst of speed. Quick shot there, went just wide, and he takes a hard hit because of it. Now to the near side it goes into the near corner. Played back up top. Fedulov trying to pick it up. Now Regulov, the far side boards, played up ahead there. Trying to grab it there was Natty Shack. And you can see Natty Shack get a little frustrated out there. Wholesale line change here for Coach Soupy. A minute gone by here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. Zidek's pass gets broken up there by Weber, but not out. Into the Mudbug zone it goes. Puck now just rolls back into the neutral zone. Oh, what a check there. Good hardy check. Now played up ahead. Trying to take it there is McGee, backhander. And a right pad stop made there by Phipps. And now, McGee's got to get back. And a backhander goes wide of Schwarz. Puck now collared back in to the Mudbug zone, taken there by the New York native. That's McGee, who gets hooked a bit there. Wentz goes down, and now we got a whistle. It's going to be a penalty. And it's going against the Mudbugs. Well, the Mudbugs door opened up for a second, and it's going to be a slashing call on Aiden Drazos. So the Mudbugs are going to have a Swepco power play. Boy, this has been a wild and crazy game, and we're not even midway through it. 2-2 game. Got a face-off deep in the Jack zone from the right wing circle. Quick wrister there, stick save made, rebound chance, baked in, they score! Oh no, it's waved off! Are they saying a hand pass? Oh, it was thrown in. Right on the call was Trevor Wolford to wave it off. And now the Mudbugs still thinking they scored. I'm not sure why the Mudbugs are celebrating. I think they saw that the goal was waved off. They're saying it was a hand pass. Boy, that looked like a hand pass to me. I don't think that's a bad call at all. I know Mudbug fans don't like it, but it took a freakish bounce. Mudbug Swepco power play. There was definitely a little hand passing going on there. And you can't hand pass your way into a goal. And Trevor Wolford was right there to make the call. And I don't think that's a bad call. I know the Mudbugs are feeling like they've been snake bitten one too many times here at home, and maybe they have been in the past, but that one was certainly the right call and not much of an argument from the Mudbugs coaching staff. Face-off one there by the Mudbugs. Mudbugs grab it. Regula on over to McGee. Back to Regula. Regula gets up across the middle of the ice, scoots it on over to, looks like Concannon. Now thrown ahead, quick wrister, and a save made there by Phipps. Right in front. There it was Natty Shack. And Phipps able to make the stop. 2:08 gone by here in the second period. It is a 2-2 game. Mudbugs win the faceoff. Fanning a shot. Quick shot save made. Rebound chance. Goes wide. Now from the far corner. Played back up top now. One-timer. Oh, boy. He fanned on it. Didn't get much on it. Was Koklachev. Mudbugs on the mobile app. Be sure to download the Shreveport Mudbugs mobile app at the Google and Apple store on your phone. Lots of great and hottest updates. And also you can get the latest and hottest gear at the Swamp Shack if you're coming out to the game. Lots of great Mudbugs hockey gear, including some new exciting stuff in there right now. We'll have playoff gear right around the corner. That'll always be fun. Boy, it's hard to imagine. Playoffs are in a couple of weeks. And now a 2-on-1. Here comes Saraluoma. Quick shot save made. Rebound chance. Handcuff Schwarz, and he makes the stop. Boy, that was not an easy save from Schwarz. Back the other way as Saraluoma tried to sneak one past him. Face-off now to the right of Schwarz. Face-off one there by Shreveport. They have it. 1 minute left on this Swepco power play. Trying to set it up again. Clifton now. Floors it in deep. Taken there and played there by Phipps trying to rim it around the far side glass, and now Odessa grabs it right through the neutral zone. Here comes Skarstrom from the far wing. Backhander goes wide of Schwarz. Down to the near corner. Oh, no. Skarstrom has it again, trying to wrap it around. Net comes off its mooring. Wow, the net came off, and I think Schwarz might have cleverly knocked it off. That's an old cagey move, but he didn't get the whistle. Back up ahead now. Here come the Mudbugs, but they come in offsides. Stoppage of whistle. 16:42 to go here in the second. It is a 2-2 game in the early goings of the DeFata and Associates LLC second. Face-off won there by Odessa. Now taken there by Shreveport. Now play back out to center. Here comes Winkleman. He'll throw it at the net. Stop made there by Schwarz. He'll cover it up. Second period brought to you by DeFata and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. $16:27 remaining here in the second period. Well, it feels like it's going to be a late night tonight. Here comes Koklachev from the near circle. Thrown ahead. Oh, what a one-timer. Went just wide. Oh, boy. Rubtsov can't believe it, and I don't blame him. Rubtsov scores those about 99 times out of 100. That was a great pass from Koklachev on over to Rubtsov, and he just missed. Four seconds remaining now in the Swepco power play. Face-off won there by the Bucks. Quick wrister save made. Oh, that's a chest protector save on a shot from the point there by Cackler. Now play back out to center. Bondi's got to go grab it. Bondi tries to whack it out. He can't. Jackalopes come back. Oh, what a hit! Oh, my goodness. Cackler comes upstairs with a Sterling Dental Center big hit of the game. Get your teeth checked by giving Dr. Emil Janu and his crew a call at 318-688-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Quick shot gets the glass. There by McGee from the near side. I never knew Davis Cackler had it in him. What a hit. Just like Billy Fresco the other night. Played up ahead, right back out to center. Gaining the blue line now from the right side. Oh! Rubbed up on the boards there was Drosis as Dickinson lays him out. Stolen away. Harrison trying to grab it. Kincannon now will whirl it around the near side. Played up ahead there to Bure. Oh, boy. Harrison might have hit his own man. Back the other way now. Here goes Gordon. Worked in deep along the near corner. Harrison trying to grab it. 5 minutes gone by here in the second. Still a 2-2 game. Off the high window from the far side. Back out to center it goes. Harrison now will just knife this baby in and come off for a line change. In deep into the Jackalope zone. Yannick in there. Trying to steal it there is Witherspoon starting to get physical. From the far half wall now. Mudbugs trying to steal it. They do. They have it now. That's Clifton doing some dirty work down low. Staying with it. Thrown ahead from the high slot. Quick wrister goes wide. Now goes to the near half wall. Bure bangs it right back out to center. Brazil drops it off there to Regula. Off the stick of Weber. And now the pass is broken up. Nice job there by Weber. Dropped off there to Yannick. Yannick to Clifton. Clifton back to Yannick. Backhander just wide. As he tried to tuck it in along that short side. Yannick now keeps it in. Yannick now stays with it. He'll backhand that baby in deep. Now along the near corner. Big check there as Weber goes hard. Back up top now from the right point. Dropped off in deep there. The Mudbugs have it. Quick wrister. Stick save. And it's gobbled up there by Phipps. And a break in the action. 13:48 to go here in the second. The game is still tied. It's 2-2. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Be sure to get your tickets for playoffs. Starting in a couple of weeks, the Mudbugs will either be at home to start the playoffs, which will be April 12th or 13th, or they'll be on the road and they'll have their next set of playoff games on the 19th and 20th. Nonetheless, playoff ticket packages are available now, so be sure to call 318-636-7094 or log on to mudbugshockey.com. Kimberly Jacks will get you set up for 2018-2019 Robertson Cup playoffs. And wow, what a time it's going to be for Mudbugs hockey as they defend their Robertson Cup. Now to the far side, off the far side boards, Mudbugs down, get it back out to center. Played off the near side boards, picked up there by Fedgeloff, thrown in front, backhander goes way wide there by Natty Shack. Now from the far side, Natty Shack's in there. He's just going to love tap this baby into the near side. Cackler has it. Now Fedgeloff, quick wrister. Oh boy, it hit a couple of bodies in front. Staying with it, the Mudbugs have it from the high slot. Skating through, there is Fewell. Trying to get it on net, and it got blocked. Boy, getting in his way, and he's had a good game tonight. Is Davis Browning. Now that near corner, back out to center it goes. Now onto the far side. Mudbugs have it. Here they come. Quick wrister and a save made. Oh, boy. Trying to grab his second of the night there was Nichols. He threw it at the net, sprinting through. And Phipps able to come around the corner and make the save. We have to wish Tequila Tim a birthday. Mudbugs superfan Caitlin Doherty a birthday. Got to wish a birthday to Jason Soupy Campbell's wife. One of the most important women in the Mudbugs organization. Of course, the coach's wife. Happy wife is a happy life. I wouldn't know anything about that. But a big happy birthday goes out to Miss Shanda Campbell, who's a lovely young lady. Mother of 3 with Coach Soupy. We see her every once in a while as she's a residential nurse. From the far side now, Rubsov tries to drop it back. Always a pleasant lady, except when Coach Soupy is misbehaving, which can happen from occasion. On occasion, about a couple times a day at least. Now behind the cage of Phipps as McGee tries a centering feed. Now played back out to center. Nichols nails it back in. Going to chase it down there is Koklachev, and he blows a tire. And he goes hard into the boards. Koklachev just always a goofy guy, and he kind of just, when he blows a tire, he's going to make sure he blows a tire and going to make sure you notice. 11:50 to go here in the second period. It's still a 2-2 game. Scoring has calmed down in this game. Take a look elsewhere in the South Division. It is Lone Star and Topeka tied at 1 now with 1:18 to go in the second. In Amarillo, it's the Bulls on top of the ice race, 3-2 midway marker of that game. So those are scores to keep note of. Mudbugs got to take care of business here, though. McGee on over to Rupsoff. Rupsoff now from the point. Has it. Dropped off. Quick wrister there by Brazil. And a right pass stop made there by Phipps. David Brazil always hungry to get some tallies. His first came against the Mudbugs back in that tough trip the Mudbugs had to swallow. As that puck deflects out of play, and we got a break in the action. 11:27 to go here in this second period. It is a 2-2 game. Mudbugs just outside the Odessa blue line. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Concannon over to Harrison. Harrison now drops it off to the far side. Try to find Witherspoon, but he got his stick tied up. That's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a trip. Penalty coming up to Shreveport. Witherspoon will sit for tripping. And the first choice personnel penalty kill will get to work. Mudbugs penalty kill unit has been very impressive. They've gotten better really as the season has gone along, and that's Coach Soupy's baby. We're having too much fun here in the booth. Billy Fetchko, who's a healthy scratch, is sitting to my left, and he's got all kinds of antics. I don't know if you've ever come across Billy Fetchko. He is just a joy to be around. He's got me going right now. Quick wrister gets the glass, and he's loving every moment that he's rattled me on this broadcast. Billy Fetchko should come on the mic and do some color with me. Now that would be some comedy. Oh, but puck ricochets on net. And it was punched away there by Schwarz. As the puck now is laced down the length of the ice. Dropped off there to Coughlin. He has it. Now off the near side boards. Odessa doesn't have a full squad yet. Sacco ready to get out of the box soon. As the puck now is smacked back into the Mudbug zone. It takes a weird bounce. And Schwarz kind of took it easy behind the cage. Back up top now. He knows more than I do. One-timer there. Stick save made there by Schwarz. Now through the high slot. Another shot there by Conroy. Gets deflected into the near corner. As the puck now is wristed down the length of the ice. Boy, if Billy Fetchko makes it in the NHL, I'll be very happy, but he's got to do stand-up comedy on the side. He's got me rolling right now. And I'm tough to crack right now, but I am absolutely cracked. Back out to center. Now trying to get on a break is Natty Shack. Backhander hit the post with the shot. Oh, my. Trying to go coast to coast was Natty Shack, and he had Phipps beat, but he rang the iron. "30 seconds remaining on the Witherspoon tripping call." I apologize. I apologize. I have to blame Billy Fetchko. He has got me rolling right now. To my left, he really needs to leave the booth. We got to. I got to lock the door next time. Cannot have number 26 in here because he's got me rolling right now. Puck is now chipped down the length of the ice into the Jackalope zone. So when Witherspoon committed the tripping call, Jason Ruff, our Odessa Jackalopes broadcaster, very animated. He put his hands up like the lead official does when there's a penalty called, and then Billy Fresco just kind of imitated Jason Ruff, and he had me rolling, and he still does. Witherspoon back on the ice. 5-on-5 hockey. I apologize to all my viewers and listeners. Quick wrister there, tipped and save, and that was spun off there by Schwarz. I know Billet dad Josh Traha want to know what the heck the deal was, and that's basically what happened. 2-on-1, big wrister, and it goes just wide of Phipps. And he's just making some goofy faces right now. He has got me rolling right now. And the puck now is smacked down the length of the ice. Is that icing? No, it's got to be an offside. Okay. I was about to say it. That icing got me going. I didn't know what that was about. It's an offside on the Mudbugs, and we got a break in the action. 8:47 to go here in this second period. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Mark Duffield with Coldwell Banker Gosley is a proud sponsor of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. After 27 years in the U.S. Air Force, Mark Duffield now brings his energy, honesty, and clear speak to the local real estate market. If you are selling your home or just curious about what it's worth, go to markduffield.net to ask Mark for a free report. If you are looking to buy a home, contact Mark for a list of homes for sale in the neighborhood of your dreams. Go to markduffield.net or give Mark a call at 347-8557 or 861-2461.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Season tickets are sale for next year, 2019-2020. Got to get those tickets locked up. Kimberly Jacks has a desk actually out in the concourse, ready to get you locked up and ready to go for next season. Great rates are available. Be sure to lock them up right now. Either go to Kimberly Jacks or log on to mudbugshockey.com for more information. Face-off just outside the zone of Odessa. The puck now is skipped back in to the Mudbug zone. Cackler on over to the near side. There to Bondi. This broadcast has gotten really funky, and I really apologize. I have to blame Billy Fetchko for everything. He's just got everything going on the left side of me. Schwarz to the far side, now to Cackler. We've seen everything tonight. We've seen all kinds of game misconducts. We've seen an own goal. Oh, boy, hard check there as Witherspoon smacked his man down to the floor. Now to the far side there, Vaughn trying to get around his man. He can't. Now 2-on-1. Mudbugs have it back the other way. Oh, tripped up there is Witherspoon. That's going to be a penalty. Mudbugs are going to go on the Swepco power play. I've never seen. I know Billy Fetchko's a funny guy, but I didn't know he had this much a sense of humor. Uh-oh. And now a Mudbugs fan is having a few words with John Seraphin. Seraphin did not partake in that exchange. Mudbugs are right back on the Swepco power play. Boy, it is as if I have taken the most drastic dose of laughing gas right now. Oh, no. Back the other way. Here comes Conroy on a break. Quick wrister, and he shot it wide. Mudbugs cannot be sleeping. And they certainly cannot make this a laughing matter. I sure have, and I do apologize to everybody. Oh, no, blowing a tire there is Natty Shack. Mudbugs got to get it together here on this Swepco power play. The Mudbugs tonight 0 for 4 on the man advantage. And to put that in perspective, they are 1 for their last 45 overall. So 45 chances, they've only scored once. That is how bad it has been for Mudbugs hockey right now. The power play has been non-existent, and they're going to have to get it going and get it going soon. Down to a minute left on this SWEPCO power play. Puck now whacked around the near half wall. Right back out to center. McGee's going to grab it now. McGee now from the near side. Drop pass. There to Rupsoff. Now played back up top. McGee sets it up. Quick wrister. Oh, it hit a body in front. That was Dickinson, and it went to the near corner. Back up top now. McGee has it. Dropped off, cross-ice pass there to Rupsoff. Oh, he had Dickinson's stick in front. That one's got to get nearer the net, though. And the puck is cleared down into the neutral zone. Down to 15 seconds left now on this SWEPCO power play. Grabbing it now is Rupsoff. Drop back pass off the near sideboard. Down to the near corner. Penalty coming up. Penalty coming to an end, rather. McGee, a quick wrister, and it goes wide. Mudbugs come up empty on the power play. Far corner, McGee holds the zone. Dropped off near circle. Mudbugs trying to grab it. Quick shot there from the slot. Blocked. Boy, not much to look at as Skarstrom able to make that block. Oh, big check. And now those two are getting tied up. Penalty coming up here as Kincannon is worked up. Boy, Kincannon laid him into the boards. That was Coughlin, and now Kincannon has got to cool it. .5:31 remaining here in this second period. It's a 2-2 game, and the first choice personnel penalty kill is going to get back to work. Boy, Dakota Kincannon like a rhinoceros right now. Just steamrolling that was Kellen Thoraldson into the boards. Rhinoceroses can be really tough. They can be. I've never been around one, but they just look tough. And Dakota Kincannon plays the game tough. So the Rhino, Dakota Kincannon, will be sitting in the box for two. As the puck now is floored down the length of the ice. Good clear there by the Mudbugs. Nice job there by Regula to intercept it into the neutral zone and wrist it down. 5 minutes left here in the second. Now fakes it into the boards there was Conroy around the far side. Oh no, fanning on a clearing attempt there was Weber. That might come back to Hanum. Backhand feed. Quick shot save made there by Schwarz. Boy, Sacco was at the doorstep and now pushing and shoving, and now Schwarz getting involved. Schwarz got to watch out. Regula's in there. And Zidek is a man right now. And a bit of fisticuffs. And we got some penalties coming up. I think they're just going against Odessa right now. I don't know if they're going to even this up. No, they are. Well, to lose Regula for 2 minutes is big. And you hope it's just 2 and not 5. Because that is a trade-off Odessa is going to take any day of the week and twice on Sunday. So Zidek and Regula now going to do some old-fashioned chirping across the scorekeeping table. With 4:52 remaining here in the second. Oh no. Zidek is going to take a trip to the locker room, and that's going to do it for Vaclav Zidek. And they're going to need some extensive security. Mudbugs fans very unruly right now. Very passionate, and they will speak their mind. I don't mean to say unruly, I mean to say very passionate. And Zidek's got to make sure he just gets to the box without any words to say. So I think there's going to be, well, are we going to have 4-on-4? Is there going to be 2 minutes on Zidek or just the 10-minute misconduct? Odessa's going for the record right now for 10-minute misconducts tonight. The officials have been on their tail pretty good today. Regula's going to be in the box, I think, for 2. We're going to get this sorted out. Shots 26-18 right now in favor of the Bugs. So, well then, wait a minute here. No. Robert J. Wright just said that Odessa was still on a one-man advantage. That's not the case. It's 4-on-4. Okay, so we're 4-on-4 for 113. To the far side. Now behind the cage of Phipps, Odessa brings it back out. Up ahead there to Skarstrom. Was broken up there by Dickinson. Off the far side boards, right back out to center. Nichols will just tap it in. Oh, wow. So because of an abuse of an official, it's a 4-on-4 of Delia. It's a good deal for the Mudbugs. They got some speed, and now turn right back over. Here comes Fewell. Fewell now gains the blue line. Cannot get past Dawson. That's a big body, by the way. It's about 200 pounds. Now Sacco will work it in deep. Oh, boy, Saraluuma gets licked in pretty good there by Fewell. Fedulov now to the far side there to McGee. 3:40 left here in the second. It's still a 2-2 affair. Right back out to center. Now taken down there is Fedulov. Up ahead there to Fewell. Fewell now wrists it up the middle. Drop back pass. And it gets broken up. And now the Mudbugs are on a Swepco power play. It's an abbreviated one. From the far corner, Nattyshak played back up top to Brazil. Brazil now. His drop pass gets broken up. Mudbugs still have it, though. Crowd in front. Oh, and it's kicked away there by Phipps. Can Winkleman clear? He cannot. Kept in there by Nattyshak. Nattyshak from the far corner. Centering feed. Backhander just goes wide as Fedulov was in the mix. Right back out to center. Kincannon has it. Kincannon now. Penalty over. Cross ice. Quick wrister. They score! That's Connor Witherspoon. Goes top shelf where the ladies hide the fine wine. Oh, and what a fine-looking goal from a fine-looking man. Mudbugs regain the lead. It's 3-2 with 2:46 to go in the second. Right after the power play ended, Witherspoon roofs that baby. Shreveport 3, Odessa 2. And that feels good in front of his mom and dad, Mr. Mark and Miss Kathy Witherspoon, right in front of me, with smiles and maybe a little bit of tears from old Mama Kathy. for Witherspoon. It is goal number 7 on the year. Time of the goal, 17-14 of this second period. And what a nice goal for Witherspoon, assisted by Kincannon.
Number 17, Connor Witherspoon.
3-2 lead for Shreveport. Kincannon gets the only assist. And you could just see Witherspoon's jump to his step. He didn't have that before the injury. And now here comes Koklachev. Centering feed goes nowhere. The far side, a little too far there for Rupsov to grab. Now Rupsov gets tripped up behind the cage. And Witherspoon's shot is your State Farm drive of the game, brought to you by Ben Tolis from State Farm. Get the best car insurance by giving him a call at 318-688-1522. 1:45 to go here in the second. It's a 3-2 game. As the puck now just speared back into the Mudbug zone, played there by Schwarz, and Schwarz now plays it around to the near side. Too far there for Weber. Whacked off the far side board. Now kept in there by, now gathered in there rather by Nichols, or rather Clifton. And Clifton will just rail it in. Now behind the cage there is Yannick. Back to Nichols. Nichols now levied back up top. Quick shot there by Cackler goes wide. Weber trying to steer it in deep. Now played right back into the neutral zone. Good hit there by Cackler. And an offside for Odessa. 1:01 remaining here in the second period. Mudbugs hockey brought to you by Scuba Ventures. Learn to dive and take trips with them to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. They offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. You can give them a call at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com. Now off the far side boards. Now just kind of muscled in deep into the Odessa zone. Puck now gets kicked back out to the Shreveport zone. Uh-oh. Dickinson didn't see it. Tap play, centering feed. Oh, boy, it bounced on net, and Schwarz had to fight it off. Now to the far side it goes. Picked up there by McGee. The always sure-handed McGee off the far side boards. Played up ahead, but the Mudbugs are offside. 26 seconds, and that was close. .8 left here in the second. Puck now worked into the Shreveport zone. Quick shot there by Saraluoma goes wide. And the puck ricochets all the way down, and this is going to be icing on Shreveport. Your icings tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. 12.2 seconds remaining here in the second. Mudbugs 3. Jackalopes 2. It's the game the Mudbugs have to have. They want any shot at the 2 seed in the South, which ensures home ice. McGee now will work it right back out. Oh, no. McGee had trouble with it, and Dickinson will just seal it into that near corner, and that'll do it for the second period. A good period for the Mudbugs as they're able to get the only goal of the period, and it belongs to Connor Witherspoon, who went top shelf from the far wing for his 7th of the year at 17-14 of the period. Stick around for the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. We'll talk to Mudbugs goaltender Mason Balboa after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs. From routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, dental emergencies, and more with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show here from George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. We're joined by one of my favorites, Mudbugs goaltender, Mason Balboa. Mason, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me. I love doing these.
Talk about it. First of all, congratulations. You make your commitment to the Air Force Academy. First of all, congratulations, and talk about the process behind committing.
Well, thank you. First off, it's kind of been a long process. You know, I've been talking to the Air Force Academy for going on 3 years now. I first started talking to them at one of their showcases in Colorado. They saw me playing, and they invited me out to the showcase just to, get noticed by not just them, but other junior teams and colleges in Colorado. And luckily enough, I was privileged to talk to them, and they invited me out for an unofficial visit before I left to come to Shreveport. Mm-hmm. So I went out there, saw the campus more in depth. I think I've played at the field house, which is the Falcons home rink, about 50 times. Wow. Just because it's 20 minutes away from my house. I'll go there and just play pickup hockey, or go there for state playoffs, or showcases, whatever it may be. I've definitely been around the campus, and then with my great grandpa being in the military, he's taken me onto the academy, going fishing at the ponds, and going to the visitor center, seeing the chapel, all that kind of stuff. So I've been around the Air Force Academy pretty much my entire life. It's a dream come true to commit to somewhere so great and so prestigious and so close to home. So it's been kind of a long process, but at the same time, it feels like it all happened so fast.
when it's hovering over your back, the commitment, the talks, when you got the official commitment, was it, I guess, a sigh of relief? Because we're coming down to the stretch of this season, and this team's going for a Robbie Cup. They're going for back-to-back cups. They're going to defend their Robinson Cup. Was it a relief when you found that out, mixed with the emotional, I guess you can say, outburst?
Yeah, it was definitely a kind of a gorilla off my back. Something that I didn't really have to worry about anymore, which is nice. I felt very lucky because a lot of the guys, a lot of great players in this league, don't get the opportunity to commit it at a younger age, and I've still got 2 more years of juniors, so I think it's great that I can now just focus on playing hockey and kind of have that in my back pocket, if you could say. Definitely going to help down the road, and this season on into next season playing here at Shreveport. It's just going to be something that I don't really have to worry about as much, and something that I can still keep in mind.
So you want to come back to Shreveport? You want to be a Mudbug next season?
Definitely, 100%. I wouldn't want to go anywhere else. I'm not going into college next season. I will be going in the fall of next year, which is where I'm projected to go in. So after this season, I've still got 1 more season with the Bugs.
Have you thought about what you want to study at the Air Force Academy?
Some sort of engineering major. I was looking at space. I really like space. I grew up wanting to be an astronaut, so I don't know.
Why does that not surprise me?
I like looking at the stars every now and then, just sitting out. But yeah, aeronautical would be cool. Anything just to do with engineering. I've always been really into math and science, so
it's going to be a little tough to juggle hockey and do an engineering major. Some schools don't allow you to be an engineering major, so you're going to have to persevere through a lot.
Definitely. That's part of the reason I chose Air Force, was because it had this major path. And I've talked to a lot of people in my life that are gone to the Air Force and been through the reserves and gone to the academy, and they've all said that the engineering program is just highly prestigious, and I'd feel a little dumb if I didn't take that kind of opportunity.
Talk about the phone call to your mom and dad. I know that means so much to you. I see them almost every weekend, every home game. It's great to see them. Miss Ann's got a bubbly personality about her, and your dad's just all about your life, and you're the center of their universe. Just talk about that phone call. What was going on, and was there a lot of screaming? Was there, just talk about how that was going on.
Well, the phone call was it was a great phone call to have. I've been looking forward to giving them this kind of call for a long time, and it was a lot. It was pretty late at night. It was around 10:30, 11 when I finally got off the phone with the Air Force coach. He had offered me, and I called him and I told him, and they just said that they were super proud and they were excited and they were happy. It wasn't a lot of screaming. It was a lot more calm.
Sure.
Which I was happy about, because I was pretty calm. But we just talked about it, and we talked it all over, and we talked over the pros and cons, and because this is a huge commitment, the Air Force is, and they were just so happy for me and proud of me, knowing that this is what I'd wanted for so long, and that I finally got it.
Let's talk about this Mudbug season. You've had a rough patch. Last couple of starts, I know they haven't gone your way, and I was talking to your mom and dad about this, the start in Odessa on that Friday. I've never seen Mason Balboa mad. I've seen you disappointed. I've seen you maybe have your head a little bit down. I'm talking, I walked back into that bus after a game. I looked over at you, and it was you and Leo in your bunk, and I saw you were really ticked off, and it really shook me because I've never seen you mad. Mm-hmm. Was that the most that you've ever been mad? Because you're always so upbeat. You're always finding the bright side of every little thing, which makes you such an amazing person.
Thank you for that. That's a huge compliment. I was pretty upset, I guess you could say.
You gave me a little look.
Yeah, definitely. I probably wasn't the best to be around for a couple hours, but I don't know if that's the most upset I've ever been. Not a lot of things kind of set me off, but I usually try to be as positive as possible, and that's kind of how I thought of it. Getting pulled is never something that a goalie wants to go through, especially in an away crowd like Odessa. Sure. They were definitely giving it to me on the bench, but at the same time, for as much as I wanted to be mad and just kind of shut myself into the bubble, I realized that the team had a job to do, and I wasn't gonna help at all sitting on the edge of the bench just sulking about myself. So, I tried to put on a happy face, cheer on Leo. We scored. again in the game, so that gave the team a little life. And if I couldn't get the job done, then that's what happens. But at the end of the day, it's probably not the last time I'll get pulled in my career, as much as I want to say it is. But I can only do, from this point on, I can only just work to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Being a goalie is such a tough position. It's a weird position. You guys are facing just hundreds of shots a day. What is something that you're trying to work on to get better at your game?
I work on a couple things in practice, just making sure that watching the puck all the way in, to my body, rebound control, just really trying to get as athletic as possible. I think I'm a pretty big guy, so I think I have some strengths that I've recognized and worked on, but definitely have some things to work on, especially if I want to play college hockey in a couple of years.
When Leo Schwarz has a rough start or a rough night, he's probably one of the most inconsolable guys around. He's very hard on himself, very critical of himself. You're the guy who goes up there, gives him a big hug. I don't know how you even console Leo. You're not afraid to do that. Your relationship with him has been very close. Just can you describe your relationship with Leo and how he has helped you grow as a person and vice versa?
Well, Leo's a great guy. He's a great goaltender. I've learned a lot from him. As much as he probably hasn't taught me on purpose. He's probably taught me a lot more than he realizes. Leo's a great guy. He's a great goaltender. He's a lot less scary than people might think.
He's a teddy bear.
Yeah, he's pretty intimidating sometimes. What he needs to work on, because being a goalie, I know the exact same feeling. I just tell him what I'd want to hear, which is that maybe I want a couple of those back, or maybe things didn't go my way, or didn't go his way. But at the end of the day, we just got to work on it.
They always say a goalie is as good as the blue line. The blue line is as good as the goalie. Talk about what the blue line on this Mudbugs
friends or defensemen. Obviously I live with a forward, so he's probably not too happy to hear that. But besides the goaltender, they're our last line of defense. So I put a lot of trust into them. A lot of the guys block a tremendous amount of shots and just do so much for me, and I'm more than appreciative for them and everything, and the sacrifice that they make, with their body and their mind, just to keep the puck out of the net. I think that they're doing great in the games, and obviously everyone has something to work on, just like no one's perfect on the ice, and I really just appreciate everything that they do.
Your relationship with David Brazil is, just to put one in particular, is quite the... I guess you can say you guys can make a buddy cop movie sometime soon. I was in the bus and you guys were coming up with games. I had no idea what they were. Black Magic, Pick the Hat. I don't know what you guys were doing. You guys were messing with my brain, and it was after a game, so my head's already fried, so thanks a lot. Yeah. You guys finish each other's sentences. It's amazing how close you've gotten with David Brazil, a guy that you didn't know before the season.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy to think that, you can go your whole life without knowing someone, and then 10 minutes into a conversation with them, they're your best friend. Dave is great. I don't want to call it a bromance, but
it's getting there.
Yeah, we're pretty close. He's a great guy to have around. He's a great guy to have in the locker room. He's an unbelievable player. I see nothing but great things for Dave. And he's fun.
A buddy for life.
Yeah, exactly. He's fun to have around. I can't wait to hopefully play with him next season. And he's just a great guy.
The Robertson Cup, I know it's within sight. This team won it last year. Mm-hmm. And, I'm not going to make any bones about it. This year's been very tough. It's been a roller coaster. There's been a lot of waves that you guys have had to juggle through. A lot of people would say that this team is not as built as they were last year. A lot of people would maybe not even giving you a chance to go far in the playoffs. What's your take? What do you look at? And is that Robertson Cup like the end-all, be-all, and how much is it getting discussed in the locker room, and how do you feel about this team at this juncture of the season?
Definitely. As far as our chances go, we've beaten every team that we have to play. I think that our chances are great, probably just as good as anyone else's. I know that I see the team, I see the guys in the locker room, I know that we have a championship team within us. Everyone's staying real positive, everyone's just focusing on the Robertson Cup, because at the end of the day, commitments, deals, scholarships, nothing else matters but winning a championship, especially when you're playing for a great team like the Mudbugs, who has just had a history of excellence. So right now I think we're all just focused on dialing in and winning these next 4 games in the regular season, and then focusing on the postseason, just taking it one game at a time.
Before I let you go, your dad mentioned a stat to me that you haven't had very many winning records as a goalie. Is that because you've been on tough teams or not very good teams growing up? And has there been any time in your young life that you're like, Dad, Mom, I don't know if I want to be in net anymore. I don't know if I want to do this anymore.
Well, I'm grateful for every team that I've been on. It's every season is a learning experience. Obviously, I whenever I used to get pulled or whatever, maybe I think it'd be so much easier just to be a player. But at the end of the day, I always love playing goalie, and each team has been so great, and I've made lifelong friends from each team. So, yeah, maybe the record hasn't shown exactly how much fun or how much I've learned from each season. But, hopefully one day, if not this year, then next year, the year after, or when I'm playing beer league or whatever it is, hopefully I get one of those winning records. It's not really at the top of my list because, I don't know, I've just enjoyed playing hockey so much throughout the years. I didn't actually know that stat.
Yeah, that's something your dad kept track of, so thanks,
Definitely.
Dad.
He's the stats guy. So, yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm just grateful for everything that they've given me and all the lessons I've learned from each team.
Well, all of it has paid off in your commitment to the Air Force Academy. That's Mudbugs goaltender Mason Balboa, one of my favorites. Rocky, thanks for the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you. Just one more thing. I just want to say thanks to my parents. They've done so much for me. I couldn't really be here, getting this commitment or doing anything without them. They drove me to hockey, buying me gear, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, so, goalie, it's not cheap. Buying all that.
It's definitely not cheap. My mom says if I wasn't an only child, I wouldn't be playing goalie. But I just really appreciate everything they do for me, all my family and friends, and everything just do so much for me. So I just thank them so much.
Thanks, Balboa, and we'll be back after these messages. This is the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back to the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. We're joined by one of my favorites, a dear friend, a dear corporate partner, a fantastic woman who basically supports the Mudbugs broadcast and the Mudbugs organization as a whole, Miss Janice Watt from Generational Financial Advisors. First of all, Miss Janice, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you coming on.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Just talk about now, everybody hears about Generational Financial Advisors. You're the first period sponsor. Just talk about everything that goes on at Generational Financial Advisors.
Okay, we have a group of people, including myself, who are all financial advisors, and then I'm also a CPA, so I offer services to small businesses and individuals and tax services. We offer retirement planning, college planning, just basically cover your life services, and we try to work with people and develop that relationship so that it's all about relationships and it's not just about the money.
Is it a little more hectic now with, I guess, tax season just right around the corner?
It is very hectic. We start out with just having to do 1099s and W-2s for the companies that we do work with on a yearly basis, and then we go straight from there into filing all the way into April and sometimes October.
What's the most stressful part of your job?
The deadlines during tax season. Just trying to, if people get their stuff in timely, and trying to make sure that I have the time and can do the job in a timely manner for them so that we're not filing extensions.
We're talking to Janice Watt from Generational Financial Advisors, one of our Mudbugs corporate partners here in the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. You do so many good things for the Mudbugs at GFA. Talk about some of the things that you love, and obviously you work in depth with numbers just past my range of thinking. Just talk about some of the things that you love about the company and some of the things that you love about your job.
Well, one, I love the fact that we're a small company and we have an office here and one in Marshall, Texas, and the fact that we do have a lot of relationships that are long-term, being generational across the family lines, which is our whole goal. So as a person is getting older, we want to make a point to work with their younger children, grandchildren, so that, you know, they understand that we are here to represent them and to work with them for all their needs, tax, accounting, financial planning, insurance, all of it. We have a good group of people, and we've all been together for at least 10 years. So it's a nice small firm, but still, you know, can offer a lot of services.
Aside from being a fantastic corporate partner, you're also a billet. This is your third year as a Mudbug billet, and you have Ethan Harrison and Andrew Jackson, two very good hockey players, and both with colorful personalities. How has the I guess the atmosphere and the experience been this year for you?
It's been different because before we only had one player, and so then they had to we had a veteran and a rookie this year, and that was interesting to see the interaction between them, especially during training camp. But they have come to know each other and their habits, and we have card games, we have, you know, a lot of different things, and just they've become part of the family.
You've been you do a lot of cooking, and I think that's one of the things that Ethan Harrison and Andrew Jackson rave about. What's one dish that has become kind of a favorite amongst the guys that you maybe you can think of?
It's something so simple. It's a chicken bite that's wrapped in bacon with brown sugar and stuff, and they can eat 4 pounds of chicken in a heartbeat.
You're also in the Claws Up Booster Club. You're the vice president. You work with Carl Phillips, and just talk about that dynamic. This is the first year that the Mudbugs have brought back the Booster Club. Just talk about how everything's kind of going and maybe some of the things that are on the horizon.
It's been a learning process for us this year. Of course, it was always going to be with you're doing the first time, and you have to see what works, what doesn't work. We have a great group of people. We have probably over 100 members. And we have tried a few things that didn't work, but we've had a lot that's going on, and I think in the future that as we have developed it, you'll see more things for sale, different just push to get some things out and help people understand, like learn about hockey rules, and then stat sheets for people that had been asking for them and things like that we try to get out.
How are the holidays for you? I know that the Booster Club did a lot of good things with ornaments and had a Christmas party, and the food, and obviously we're very much appreciative of that. There's so many things that go on in the holidays. It kind of seems to consume a whole month. How was it as far as from a Booster Club perspective and everything you guys wanted to accomplish?
Oh, it was great, and I think people really, really enjoyed the Christmas party with the guys, and the fact that they all came in their costumes or sweaters or whatever else and just had a fun time. And, you know, they weren't having to they interacted with everybody, sat at the tables with them, and I think people really enjoy that a lot. That's what they're there for. That's what they want to do, and support the team.
That's Miss Janice Watt from Generational Financial Advisors. We've created quite a relationship 3 years ago when this all started, and we appreciate all your support and, most importantly, your corporate partnership. Just thank you very much for always being there for the Mudbugs community, and thanks for the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, and go Mudbugs.
We'll have more after these messages on the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs. From routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, dental emergencies, and more with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Now time for the third period. The Mudbugs have a 3-2 lead going into the third. They've outshot Odessa 32-19. The difference so far, Connor Witherspoon, who scored at 17-14 as he was able to go to top shelf on the right wing. Dakota Kincannon with a brilliant pass. And a big shout out to the Kincannons tuned in from Warwick, New York. Glad to have them with us. Witherspoon's 7th is the difference so far, and the Mudbugs need to win tonight as we have an update from Topeka. It is a 1-1 game, and that game now in overtime. So Lone Star is going to get a point tonight, so the Mudbugs won't be able to tie Lone Star for the second spot, but that doesn't matter. They would like to at least be 1 point going in to the final weekend next weekend. We'll see and keep you updated as that game is now approaching a shootout between Lone Star and Topeka. And remember, shootout wins do not count in tiebreakers. So tiebreakers are based on regulation and overtime wins. So your row factor when you're looking at the standings is what you need to look at if you're looking at the standings at home, which I'm sure many fans are doing. Really, these last couple of weeks, it has been a lot of scoreboard watching, but now it has come down to the final weekend. So we'll have to see how this goes tonight between the Mudbugs and the Jacks, and then see what happens in Topeka as that game now officially going to go into a shootout. 9 seconds left, rather, in overtime from the Kansas Expo Center. Amarillo beating the Ice Race 5-2 midway marker of the third in Amarillo. Face-off underway as that puck now deflects out of play. Face-off just outside the Mudbugs blue line. Face-off won there by Odessa. They have it now from the far side. Puck now is just powered in there by the Jackalopes. Now from the far side, trying to whack it out there was Fewell. Quick wrister now. Hits off a body in front. Now taken there by Fedulov. Tried to play it up ahead there to Fewell, but it was too far. Fewell's going to be the first to touch it into the Jackalope zone, though. 40 seconds gone by here in the third. From the far side now, Fedulov has it. Fedulov from the far corner, thrown back up top to Regula. Regula now throws it into the slot. Puck is deflected, but not out. Now thrown in front. Oh, boy, went just wide as Fedulov tried to throw a missile on. Fedulov back up top to Regula. Regula, quick shot, save made, blocker save there by Phipps. That was a tough one, and it goes down the length of the ice. Way out of his cage there is Schwarz. Up ahead there to Fedulov. He winds, and he'll just drive it in deep. It ricochets on net, and Phipps will stop it for a face-off. 1:12 into the third period. It is a 3-2 Mudbugs lead. Face-off now from the right wing circle. Face-off is won there by the Mudbugs. They have it. Backhanded in deep. Now taken there from the near half wall. Here comes Weber through the slot. Weber now from the backhand. Oh, and he backhanded. It was fought off there by Phibbs. Now from the near corner it goes. Mudbugs hold the zone. Here comes Clifton from the left wing. Quick drive and a glove save made there by Phibbs. Boy, Clifton was trying to get around to that left wing. He likes to get in there. And with 1:29 gone by here in the third, it is a 3-2 Mudbugs lead. Face off now to the right of Camara. Face off one there by the Mudbugs. Dickinson taps it over to McGee. He'll let it go there for Yannick. Yannick there from the far side. Throws it at the net, but it got blocked. Now played right back out to center. The Jackalopes will just yank this baby in deep into the Mudbug zone. McGee on over to the near side there to Dickinson. Rather, Clifton will grab it. The Godfather's son, that's Clifton. Up ahead there, and it was turned over there by Sacco. Picked up there by McGee with the hairy beard. Up across the blue line. But that is one thick beard the New York native has on him. Puck now golfed back into the Mudbug zone. Wholesale line change here for Coach Soupy as the puck is whacked off the near side boards and down the length of the ice there by Dickinson, the Brighton, Michigan native. Now along to the near corner, deep into the Jackalope zone. Mudbugs trying to hold it in along that near wall. Cackler will grab it over to Bondi. Bondi will just softly love tap this baby in deep into the Odessa zone. 2.5 gone by here in the third. Mudbugs 3, Jackalopes 2. Cross ice pass, trying to be nimble there is Zidek. He'll zip it in behind the cage of Schwarz. Now to the near half wall. It rolls around, picked up there by Kincannon. He blows his own tire, gets it up ahead, and now picked up there. Witherspoon, oh, between the legs as he tried to go 5-hole on Phipps, and Phipps made the stop. That was a dandy effort there by Witherspoon. That would have been a highlight reel of a goal had that gone in. Lone Star and Topeka now officially in a shootout. Puck now dumped in deep into the Odessa zone. Now worked right back out to center. Backhanded back on over to McGee. Brazil. The man I like to call the male model. As that puck now deflects right back out to center. A lot of rave reviews over David Brazil's family picks with the Billets and, of course, his grandma and grandpa who made the trip. Now from the far side, Nichols kind of spears it in along that near corner. Sticking with it there is Rupsoff. Now played back up top, holding the zone there is Brazil. He'll bang it in deep. It goes wide, but behind the cage, Mudbugs have it. Quick shot there by Koklachev from the near wing. He's smothered up there by Phipps. 15:52 left here in the third. 3-2 lead for the Mudbugs. Face off now from the right wing circle. Face off one there by the Mudbugs. Dickinson has it. Dickinson now will rim it around behind the cage. Thrown back up top. Whoa, unable to corral that pass there was McGee. Back the other way now. Here come the Jacks. Drop that pass. Saraluoma drive. And it's smothered up there by Schwarz. Schwarz has been good when he's needed to be. With 15:35 remaining here in the third period. Oh boy, they got Larry's Pizza on a pizza parade going through the section right to my right. I can smell it from here. The Energy team is giving away, I think they got, ooh, that looks like a chocolate fudge cinnamon pizza. That is absolutely delicious. I need to get myself a slice or 5. Off the far side boards, back up top now. Mudbugs have it. They're going to go now to my right. Oh, boy, breaking a stick. Quick shot there. Sticked away there by Phibbs. Breaking a stick there was Fewell. Nothing is new there for the captain. He breaks about 25 a week. Just kidding. Probably about 15 a week. From the near side, cross-ice pass. Broken up there by Weber. Weber's going to grab it. And the Pittsburgh native has it. Pittsburgh native now with a burst of speed. Matt Weber now comes across the right side, and he'll whirl it in behind the cage. Throw it back up top, trying to find Bondi. Took a weird bounce along that far boards, and the puck deflects out of the zone. Puck now is just drubbed in deep into the Mudbug zone. Bondi up ahead too far to find Harrison, and it goes down for icing. 14:41 remaining here in the third. Mudbugs hockey brought to you by Coldwell Banker in Gossley. If you're looking for a free report Trying to find out what your home is worth or looking to find a home of the neighborhood in your dreams? Go to markduffield.net or give him a call at 347-8557 or 861-2461. Each office is independently owned and operated. Face off in the far circle. Face off one there by the Jacks. Quick shot. Oh, and it's a shoulder save made there by Schwarz. He's had to make some funky saves. It usually works for a funky guy like Leo Schwarz. And out of that near corner it goes. 5.5 gone by here in the third. Mudbugs clinging to a 3-2 edge. Puck now off the near side window. Played up ahead there to Clifton. Clifton up ahead there to Yannick. Yannick gains the blue line from the left side. Yannick now from the far wing. Quick wrister. And a stick save made there by Phibbs. It's good to see Jack Yannick's sister, Jessica Yannick, in the house. And she is a American Idol contestant. And she made it into Hollywood and got unfortunately eliminated, which we think was not fair. And she is a spectacular young woman. I got a chance to talk to her. You can see where Jack Yannick gets his good looks. Good-looking family, by the way. Mom, dad, a couple of sisters, and I think it's 5 brothers. There's a big line of Yannicks. Oh, no! That puck trickles in! As Schwarz was behind the cage, he got caught, and the puck caroms into the net. There was no lamp that got lit, but Odessa ties the game. Boy, the Jackalopes forecheck pays off in a big way as this game is tied 6.5 into the third. And the Mudbugs shoot themselves in the foot here. And now, thought there was a discussion going on at the scorekeeping table, but there isn't. The goal is good. And now a discussion in front of the Mudbugs bench. And what is this about? Did the net come off? I don't know if that net got knocked off or Schwarz got caught back there, and the Jacks really caught him napping. And now, well, see, the lamp never got lit, and that's kind of what I'm kind of deciding if that puck went across the red line. There is a discussion going on here. And everybody, alert, it's a good goal, says Trevor Wolford. He had it confirmed from the lamp guy, the video goal judge, the goal judge. And we got a tie game. Puck now wristed in there by Dickinson, and the Mudbugs have work to do here. Boy, it's never going to be easy. Michael Sacco gets the goal. And that's a heady goal for Sacco. Puck now thrown at the net there by Dickinson from the right wing. Is gloved easily there by Phibbs. And now pushing and shoving in front of Phibbs with 13:08. And it looks like somebody went down. The linesman went down. There's a penalty coming up to Odessa. Now, is there a penalty? Yeah, okay. They're gonna equal it up. Let's see if it's 4-on-4. Offsetting roughing calls. 4-on-4 is what Trevor Wolford's gonna say. I like this if you're the Mudbugs. They initially said 4-on-4 unless they changed their mind. It's going to be 4-on-4 hockey for 2 minutes. Face-off now from the right wing. Face-off one there from the Jacks. And now thrown back out to center. 3-3 game. Under 13 to go here in the third. The puck now caroms on net, and Schwarz covers it up. And an update from Topeka. They are in the shootout in a 1-1 game. And it is still in a shootout. Bulls on top of the ice, race 5-3 with 7 minutes to go. Of course, Corpus Christi trying to fend off Topeka for that last playoff spot and ensure themselves a date with Amarillo. Right back up top to the point. Fewell works it in deep there to Fedulov. 3-3 game, 4-on-4 hockey. Thrown back up top, and now the Jackalopes have it. Oh, boy, Dickinson was trying to line somebody up, and he fell on his bottom awkwardly. Winkleman, centering feed. Nice poke check. And that's saving a couple of goals, right? Saving a goal there. And now Regula, drop back pass, big burst of speed. Oh, boy. McGee was trying to get it up top and didn't get enough on it. And now back the other way. Here comes Winkleman, thrown at the net. Oh, Schwarz made the save, and he lost sight of the puck. Boy, Schwarz right now a little shaky. Clifton comes across the ice, back the other way, and he gets bulldozed over to the ice. A little wild right now between both teams. Kind of going end-to-end right now. Puck now sliced back into the Mudbug zone. Regula's got it, 11:38 to go here in the third. Regula off the far side boards. Clifton will just knock this baby in deep and come off for a whole line change. Coach Soupy wanted a whole change here with some fresh bugs. Now to the near side. Saraluoma tries to get up along the ice. Puck now is mailed back into the Mudbug zone. Schwarz will slow it down. Now rimmed around the far side glass. Delved in deep there to Skarstrom. Centering feed. Trying to jam it in. At the short side there was Vaughn. And Schwarz made the stop. Vaclav Zidek back from his misconduct. This faceoff will be deep in the Mudbug zone. One second left of 4-on-4 hockey time. Faceoff won there by the Mudbugs. Kincannon out of the box. He's looking to take one forward, and he's not going to be able to. Went behind him. Oh, no, tripped up. There is Phibbs, and oh, Phibbs with a hit with the stick. And now we're going to see if they're going to offset him. Oh, no. Well, what's going on here? Zidek now goes down to the ice. Okay, Phibbs got tripped up, but then Phibbs came in with a slap off a retaliation. I don't think there's going to be any penalties. With 10:56 to go here in the third. A 3-3 game. Boy, this is a game the Mudbugs just absolutely have to have, and they are making it harder on themselves as this game goes on. Odessa has nothing to lose. They're out of playoff contention. Face-off won there by the Mudbugs. Backhander. Oh, and ricochet just wide as Nichols was in front. Now to the near corner it goes. Koklichev has it. Koklichev now delved in deep there to Rupsov. Rupsov throws it back up top. Dropped off. Quick wrister. Blocked as McGee was trying to get it on net. Now back the other way. Here come the Jacks. 3-on-3. Quick shot and a shoulder save made there by Schwarz. That's a big save from the point. Now back the other way. Here comes Rupsov. Throws it just ahead of the blue line. Easily blockered away there by Phibbs. Now back out to center. Here comes Winkleman. Winkleman taken down there by Koklichev. Boy, Greg Gatto is puzzled behind that bench as Winkleman was taken down. Koklichev might have got away with one there. Regula up across center. Regula comes up across the left side. Centering feed got blocked. It went into the near corner now. Midway marker of the third. 3-3 game. Regula settles it down off the stick of Weber. It goes in deep now. Clifton in there. He's jammed up along the walls. Trying to play it out free. Regula, smacker, and it goes just wide. Oh, Brazil tees one up. It got blocked in front. Boy, Brazil got every bit of that baby. And that one now thrown at the net. Easily stopped, made there by Schwarz as Wade threw it from just ahead of the blue line. A break in the action. 9:25 to go here in the third. Mudbugs 3, Jackalopes 3. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Generational Financial Advisors is a proud partner of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Janice Watt and the experienced staff at Generational Financial Advisors will assist you in planning for all of life's phases from college to retirement. Give Janice a call at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Generational Financial Advisors, stable, trustworthy, experience. Secured investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Incorporated, Menra FINRA, SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. An update from Topeka. Topeka has beaten Lone Star. 2-1 final in shootout. So that means Lone Star has 66 points. So the Mudbugs will have a chance to grab the second seed in Lone Star regardless of what happens tonight, as we're honoring our hometown heroes here at George's Pond. .9:25 remaining here in the third period. 3-3 a game. Topeka has beaten Lone Star 2-1 in the shootout. So what that means now is if the Mudbugs can win tonight, they will be 1 point behind Lone Star going into the final weekend at the Nitech Sports Center. How about that? Mudbugs got to take care of business and make sure they win, though. Quick wrister, and it goes into the protective netting. Now, if the Mudbugs were to lose this game in regulation, they would stay at 63 points, and they would need to sweep Lone Star in regulation. So there's going to be a lot of different scenarios depending how tonight's game goes. But what we do know for sure is that that game will mean something between Lone Star and Shreveport. It will factor in. Just more than likely than not, the Mudbugs are going to have to sweep that series in Lone Star. Mudbugs trying to take care of something here tonight, though. Now worked in deep along the near corner. Bondi now levels it into the far corner. Played back up top. Now a quick wrister there by Dawson. Smothered up there by Schwarz. With 9:07 remaining now in the third. That's a big win for Topeka, as they are now going to creep in. They're 1 point behind the Ice Rays, and the Ice Rays are going to lose tonight, bearing a miracle. They are trailing Amarillo 6-3 with 3:40 to go in the third. I'll explain tiebreaker scenarios after tonight's game. It can get a little complicated as far as what counts against you and what counts for you. Shootout wins do not help you in tiebreaker scenarios. Mudbugs have a few of those. Harrison now from the far side. Backhander goes wide. It's caught, rather, there by Phipps, and he will cover it up. .8:53 to go here in the third. Plenty of time. 3-3 game off a really unfortunate bounce. Schwarz went out of his cage to clear it, and he got caught, and Sacco was able to wrist in the goal. Face-off won there by Odessa. Sacco's seventh. It was unassisted. Uh-oh. Now to the far side, Odessa has it. That's Saraluoma. Thrown to the middle. Backhander goes wide of Schwarz. Now spun around. Dickinson trying to jam it out of trouble. as he gets rubbed up on the boards. And oh, a shot atop the face. Quick shot there. Gets taken down. Boy, the officials are letting everybody play. Uh-oh. And now a whistle is blown. Skarstrom's down. Greg Gatto is hot. No, but Dickinson got roughed up along the face along that near side. Boy, Ryan Dickinson is really not going to get many breaks this season. He is certainly not the boy next door. Plays very brash, plays very tough. He's got another year left in this league. And he has that reputation of being an enforcer, playing the game tough, but he got roughed up along the face. And I thought that would have been a roughing call. I have seen less called on him the other way around. And that's just kind of the battle he's going to have to battle through for his junior hockey league career. Pass is broken up there and back the other way. Here comes Boysen. Now taken there by the Mudbugs along the near side, off the near side wall. There was Brazil. Up ahead, quick wrister, save made. Rebound chance fanned on there by Nichols. Now back out to center. The big, tall Jake Vaughn, who is 6'5", 205. I mean, you talk about an oak tree. Brazil over to Regula. He is an oak tree. Puck now is just chipped but not out. Mudbugs got to get the puck out of their own zone. Brazil's got it. The Granville, Michigan native. Pass broken up. Off the high window, down the length of the ice. Mudbugs trying to get a quick change. Puck speared. Whoa, it goes into the suite. Everybody's okay. 7:22 to go here in the third. Face-off at center ice. Face-off is battled and won there by Odessa. But the puck is dumped into the Jackalopes territory off Shreveport's turnover cost. Serafin, trouble handling it, will sail it around the far corner. Odessa trying to get it out, turned over. Harrison cannot take advantage. Mudbugs hold the zone though. Nice job there from the point by Witherspoon. Now off the far side boards, right back out to center. Puck now turned around and just spiked back into the Mudbug zone there by Drosis. Up ahead there to Bondi. Bondi with a burst of speed. He comes in from the right wing. Bondi a shot! And a right pad stop made there by Phipps. Now Harrison able to hammer it in deep. Coming in there is Yannick. Yannick racing in to that far corner. Puck now is thrown around to the near side. Near corner. Pass broken. Oh, off the back of Yannick. And now puck stolen away. Weber's got it. Over to Yannick. Yannick trying to get a shot on, and he got his stick tied up. Weber a shot, and it went wide. McGee throws it near the net. Off the stick of Clifton, and then now it goes to the far corner. Mudbugs kicking it around now, trying to get it to Clifton's hands. Now thrown back out to center. Now, I thought I got a piece of the Odessa bench. It did not. Now through the neutral zone, picked up there by Clifton. Clifton now grabs it. Clifton, quick shot. Oh, it hit the side of the net. Clifton now, a backhand centering feed taken there by Odessa. Mudbugs have it in again. Sticked away there by Phipps. 5.5 to go in the third. It doesn't matter when this game ends. It matters that the Mudbugs win it. Weber, quick wrister, and it's smothered up there by Phipps as Brazil threw it at the net. $5:19 to go here in the third. Face-off won there by the Mudbugs. They have it now back up top. Oh, no! Trouble handling it there is McGee. Back the other way now. Drop back pass taken there by Nattyshek. He'll nail it off the near side boards. Too far there for Fedulov. Big shout out to the Fedulovs. Tuned in from Ohio, Miss Lena, Mr. Gordigi. Glad to have you with us. Now puck caroming around. Back into the Odessa zone it goes. Up ahead there to Saraluoma. Saraluoma now will throw it in to the Mudbug zone. Now to the far side. Taken there by Brazil. Off Mudbug deep. Oh no! Getting caught. Now stolen away. Nattyshak has it through the slot. Quick shot. Goes wide. There by Fedulov. Fedulov has it now behind the cage along the inboards now. Getting roughed up pretty good there by Browning. 4:25 to go in the third. 3-3 game. And boy, Shreveport tried to sneak in a few changes. Now worked out free. Taken there by Nichols. Nichols now. Puck taken away there by Coughlin. Got to get some fresh bodies as they're starting to get gassed here in the third. Coming around now. Here's Conroy. Quick flip job. Save made. And the puck is speared out of trouble. Another shot there by Winkleman. Blocked in front. Another drive. And it gets a stick in front. It gets the protective netting with 3:54 remaining here in the third. The Mudbugs are going to do themselves a huge favor if they can come away with a win tonight. They would pull within 1 point of Lone Star. Now, if they take this game to regulation, not the end of the world, they would get a point and be 2 points once again out of the second spot. Any way you look at it, it is going to take a sweep in Lone Star. Now thrown at the net. Stop made from cross ice to my right on net as Phipps makes the stop. 3:36 remaining here in the third period. 3-3 game. Face off one there by Odessa. Zidek pass turned over. Clifton has it. Clifton backhand shot. Trying to wrap it around. It got blocked. Back out to center. Here comes Odessa back the other way. That's Zidek trying to get around that near corner. Thrown in front. Now from the near half wall, Yannick has it. Yannick now will jab it back out to center. Yannick played up ahead there. Here comes Weber. Weber, backhander, save made, rebound chance. And a couple of nice stops made there by Phibbs. Trying to hold it in there is Harrison. 3 minutes to go in the third. Stolen away, Odessa has it. And the puck is easily saucered in to the Shreveport zone there by Conroy. Time a factor now for both teams. Concannon glides it around. Now he kicks it back over to his front stick. Oh! Takes a shot up top. Now back out to center. Now with a little burst of speed, there is, oh boy, Brazil takes a shot upstairs as he goes hard into the boards, but he's okay. Boy, Brazil is a tough customer, and he is having a tough weekend. Getting knocked around. Witherspoon now gains the blue line. Witherspoon now drives it into that far corner. Odessa now grabs it. Up across the neutral zone. Flipped in there by Dawson. Taken there by Regula. Regula's going to grab it. Regula's going to come up the ice. Gets bumped off the puck, and now they both collide into each other. That's him and Zidek. Oh, boy, hard check. Fewell trying to steal it. Played in there by Nattyshak. Nattyshak behind the cage. Nattyshak fans, he couldn't handle it. 1:45 to go here in the third. Back up top to the point. Quick wrister there by Fedulov. Looking for a prayer. Thrown in front, and Phibbs makes the stop. Mudbugs throwing the kitchen sink. at Cade Phipps, and he has been impressive tonight. With 1:36 to go here in the third. Face-off one there by the Mudbugs. McGee throws it through the slide, and now taken there by Saraluoma. Oh no, up ahead, Mudbugs carefully handle the neutral zone. Off the far side boards, Nichols plays it up ahead. Here comes Rupsoff. Rupsoff ducks a hit, stays with it along that far half wall. Puck floated out to center, taken there by Saraluoma. Now stolen away, Mudbugs have it. Drop pass there to Koklichev. Here comes the Russian Bear. The Bear comes around the corner. He has it now from the far half wall. Played back up top, and then the puck is kicked back out to center. And Clifton will just barrel that baby in deep into the right corner. Less than a minute to go here in the third. 3-on-3 overtime approaching us. Oh no, 2-on-1. Here comes Conroy, quick shot, and it's smothered up there by Schwarz. Big time stop with 44 seconds to go. Conroy trying to get his second of the game. Face off in the left wing circle. Face off one there by the Jacks. They have it. Brazil will carom it off the far side boards. Here's a chance. Here comes Nattyshak, a backhander. Rebound chance. Oh, it's smothered just wide. 25 seconds to go in the third. Back the other way. Puck now rimmed in deep. Oh, a big check there by Nattyshak. He finished it off. Now thrown in front off the near side boards. 13 seconds, wristed back out to center. Tripped up now. Nattyshak gets bulldozed there by Zidek along the half boards. 5 seconds, and we got a whistle with 3.5. And we are going to stare down the pipeline of overtime. .5 remaining. Face off one there by the Jacks, and we are going to go into a 3-on-3 overtime. A break in the action. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. It is a 3-3 game, and we are on 3-on-3 overtime. Next goal wins, and just like Lone Star and Topeka, this game will go to a 3-on-3 special. 8-3 your score, and that's a final. Amarillo wallops Corpus Christi. What a year for the Amarillo Bulls, led by Rocky Russo. They are the favorites in the South, the #1 seed, and they will have home ice advantage to Minnesota. see who the Mudbugs throw out. They only have one overtime win this season. They have outshot Odessa, 48-31 in this game. 3-on-3 is just all about possession. Don't want to give it up. Mudbugs will have McGee, Fedulov, and I believe that's Natty Shack. Fedulov's going to take it. 5 minutes of overtime. 3-on-3 hockey. Face-off won there by Fedulov. McGee will take it back behind his own cage. He's got Fewell. So Fewell and Fedulov. Now Fewell's going to grab it. Uh-oh, he lost it. Now it comes across the boards. Now he just drives it in. Nice job there. And now Fedulov has it. Fedulov behind the cage. Fedulov tries to throw it off the back of Phibbs, and now stolen away. Odessa grabs it. Off the far side boards, can the Mudbugs steal? That's Fedulov. Stick tie up. Fewell has it. Oh, he lost it. Right through the neutral zone. Kicked around. And now taken there. Thrown ahead. Quick wrister. And a stick save made there by Schwarz. Can the Mudbugs grab it now? Big burst of speed. Here comes Clifton. Into the near corner it goes. A minute gone by into the overtime session. Now Clifton from the far circle. Kind of trouble handling it. And now, back the other way. Here's a break for Odessa. Quick wrister save made, rebound chance. Schwarz stopped it. What a stop by Leo Schwarz as he saves the game. Skarstrom denied. A minute into the overtime session. Laissez la bonne roule. Now back. Here comes Regula. Quick wrister smothered up there by Phibbs. And a couple of nice stops both ways, but Schwarz flabbers my gasp here in overtime. With 3:28 to go, 3-3 game. And he fell on his bottom as he tried to make that secondary save, and he was able to make it because Skarstrom was trying to poke in the rebound. He was trying to tuck it under his pads, and Schwarz just got in just in the nick of time. Face-off won there by the Jacks. They have it. They come up, drop the ice, drop back pass, quick wrister, blocked in front. Can the Mudbugs take advantage? That's Harrison. Harrison, 2-on-1 if they hurry. And no, Harrison's got to take it back. Odessa was able to catch up, and Harrison will glide it back all the way down. Now up across center. Harrison gains the blue line. Harrison comes across, broken up. That's a nice job there by Zidek. And now turned over. Harrison's got it. Harrison a wrister. And a glove save made there by Phibbs. He drops it. Oh, wow. Phibbs very dangerously drops that puck. Turned over. Oh, Fewell had it in front, and he was trying to throw it at the net. 2:35 to go here in overtime. 3-on-3 hockey. Mudbugs trying to jockey for playoff position. Here comes Conroy. Whacks a puck. Blocked, and it goes into the protective netting from the right wing, and we'll get a break in the action. Very tense moments here in overtime. 3-3 game. Stick around for the Raising Cane's postgame show. We'll tell you how it all happened. If they don't score here, we will go to a shootout. Neither team scores. And it'll be a best of 3, or if they stay tied, then they'll keep going until there is a winner. Face-off won there by the Mudbugs. McGee has it behind his own cage. McGee skates up, drops it off there for Fedulov. Fedulov now gains the blue line. Quick wrister save made, and diving after it. And no! Oh, and a quick whistle as Phibbs covered it up, and Trevor Wolfer blew the whistle. A lot of people wanted that play to continue. With 2:01 now remaining here in the third. Face-off will come in the left wing circle. Face-off won there by the Mudbugs. Played back up top. Drop back there to Yannick. Now to McGee along that far side. Boy, trying to force it out was Yannick. Trying to jab away. Boy, breaking free. Spun around. There is McGee. Played back up top now. Nichols. Cross ice there to McGee. Drop pass. Here's Yannick. Backhander goes wide. He was looking for the winner. 1:25 to go in overtime. Played back out to center. Off the far side boards. Yannick now throws it back. Oh no, Odessa has it. Odessa now plays it. They come up across the blue line. That's Conroy a drive. Glove save. Schwarz will drop it for Rupsoff to grab. And now back the other way. 1 minute to go in overtime. Rupsoff coming around the right wing. Quick wrister. And a stick save made there by Phipps. Far side now. Sacco has it for the Jackalopes, and he'll glide it up the ice. 45 seconds to go in overtime. Sacco played back out to center. Nattyshak has it. Played up ahead. Here's Rupsoff, his roommate, trying to win it. Backhander! And a stick save made there by Phibbs. 28 seconds. The Jackalopes coming up the ice. Here they come. 2-on-2. Now 3-on-2. And Sacco's going to regroup. Gets it back out to center. Drops it off from the point. Now from the near circle. It's Skarstrom. Through the slide. Taking it there is Phibbs. 9 seconds to go here in overtime. Last shot. Quick shot. Save made there by Schwarz. With 3 seconds to go as Conroy threw it from the left wing. And Phibbs was looking over at Greg Gatto. 3 seconds, not exactly a time where you can pull your goalie. We are staring down the pipeline of a shootout. Face-off won there by the Mudbugs, tied up along the near corner, and we will head to a shootout. Shootout time. So this will be the best of 3 rounds. Mudbugs trying to win one in a shootout, which would be fine. The Mudbugs will take it. Now, Odessa being the road team will go first. Lev Bure, the son of DJ Tanner, Candace Cameron Bure, will go first. Boy, it makes me want to watch a couple of episodes of Full House after we're done tonight, if you know what I mean. DJ Tanner looks absolutely spectacular in Fuller House, by the way. Lev Bure comes in now along the near wing. He comes in. Quick wrister and a stick save made there by Schwarz as he stones Bure on their first attempt. Here come the Mudbugs now. Koklachev, the Russian Bear, going to go for the Mudbugs. Koklachev comes around through the slot, quick wrister, and a stick save made there by Phibbs. Now the second round. Both teams scoreless after one round of play. Here's Carl Skarstrom from Sweden. In the second round attempt, a backhander and a nice pad stop made there by Schwarz. And who will go for the Mudbugs? Looks like the captain. It's going to be Jay Fewell. Fewell. Here he comes, the Carmel, Indiana native, glides up in the middle of the ice. A backhander, and it's shoved aside there by Phibbs. And we are scoreless after 2 rounds of the shootout. Oh, how about this? It's going to be number 10, Violo Saraluoma, the former Barama. He comes up the ice. Now from the far wing. And he fakes, backhander. Stop made there by Schwarz along the left pad. That's a big-time stop there by Schwarz. Oh, C.J. Regula. Good. Mudbugs win! Mudbugs win! Glides up! Final score, the Mudbugs 4, the Jackalopes 3, and the race for the second spot in the South will come down to the final weekend at the NYTEC Sports Center. Final score, Shreveport 4, Odessa 3. Stick around for the Raising Cane's postgame show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back in to George's Pond. The Mudbugs are doing a lap around the rink to thank their fans as they're able to win in the home finale of the regular season. C.J. Regula able to wrist home the game winner. Mudbugs 3, Jackalopes 2, and this baby is coming down to the final weekend in Lone Star. The Mudbugs trail Lone Star by 1 point in the South, for the second place spot in the South Division. We are in a hurry here in the Raising Cane's postgame show. Lots of stuff happening here at George's Pond. Let's tell you how it all happened. It started off with Matt Weber wristing home the first goal from the left wing. That was his first of the year. Jack Yannick got the assist at 3:47. It was a 1-0 Mudbugs lead. Then Jack Conroy scored shorthanded 6:04 into the first, and it was 1-1. At 9:23, Joseph Winkleman able to wrist home his 17th of the year. Mark Gordon got the only assist, and it was 2-1 Odessa. Carson Nichols came right back, slammed home the rebound. C.J. Regula set the play up, and it was a 2-2 game after one. Then in the second period, only one goal, and it belonged to Connor Witherspoon at 17-14. Dakota Kincannon got the only assist. And it was his 7th of the year, and it was 3-2 Shreveport. Then Schwarz got caught in the back of his own net, and Sacco caught him with an open net, was able to wrist home his 7th of the year, and we were tied at 3. The game stayed tied at 3 until C.J. Regula scored the only goal in the shootout. It was the game winner. And the Mudbugs able to find a way to win tonight. And this one's a big one because now they're 1 point behind Lone Star. Now, the one thing that this does matter because the Mudbugs did not get a regulation or overtime win. So that might matter come the tiebreaker scenarios between both teams and trying to vie for that second spot. It doesn't matter. The Mudbugs win tonight 4-3. Final score, Mudbugs 4. Odessa 3. Thank you so much for joining us. Join us next Friday night. The Mudbugs will take on the Lone Star Baramas for the first game of a 2-game set from the Nitech Sports Center. 7:30 puck drop. 7:20 with the Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show. Join us then. We will have our broadcast coming to you Friday from the Nitech Sports Center. Until next time, big thanks to all our fans and corporate partners for tuning in tonight. Final score, Shreveport 4, Odessa 3. You've been listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. We thank each and every one of you for tuning in to tonight's game. Until next time, have a good night and a better tomorrow. You've been listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. And as always, claws up.
Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey has been brought to you by Scuba Ventures, Great American Vapes, Generational Financial Advisors, 5-Star Builders, Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy, Coldwell Banker Gosley, DeFata and Associates LLC, State Farm, Bayou Blasters, and Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram. Thank you for listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. And as always, claw back.